has not came from a bad environment where they had to survive. I'll just put it like that. You don't think that?
That they've come from a bad environment where I mean, yeah, I would say that she just gave you a really inspiring story, right? About coming from literally. We don't understand what bottom is in America. It's like even if
we haven't experienced it yet.
We have not, and we don't want to, and that's the whole point of having these conversations. So that we don't have to.
I'm gonna just say, like, we probably don't live in like the war zone, like kind of like third world country of it, but we still are people. We still have battles and stuff that's going on, conflict besides just war.
What would you say is one of these the battles that need to be addressed, some issue that you want to bring up that's pressing to you?
Oh, I mean, I can't really speak on that, but I just
why?
Oh no, I just that. See, it's a personal thing. Like you gonna be like
something in society that you would say is a problem that needs to be addressed and is affecting your generation. See,
I say
your generation, our generation.
I just say the internet.
What about the internet needs to be addressed?
I feel like it's too visualized, and I feel like everything is too visualized. You can't really keep no secrets, and everybody got skeletons in the closet. So
that's a social problem.
Yeah, I know it's social. Yeah, it's a lot.
People really need to. I agree with you. Some people just need to stay offline. You don't need to tell everyone your business.
And that's kind of it's how can I say, affecting everybody. Like, you know, it's changing rules in certain societies that didn't used to be like that. I feel like that it's a lot of societies that change the way that they move based on this internet. They adapted, like, you know, that's what humans gonna do. They're gonna adapt.
Can I ask you a question? So what are some of your generation concern in our nation right now? What are some of the concern? The internet and anything else besides that?
It's too much being exposed. It's a lot being exposed. That's how I say. And like, I feel like we're undermining it because it's too much being exposed. Like, you know, the Epstein files just came out, and we're just moving past it. Like, it's just a regular thing. There's whole Satan stuff going on with Trump and them, but we're moving past it because, you know, there's too much going on the internet. Somebody's worrying about somebody that did something in this person's neighborhood or something, or, you know, they're too worried about other stuff. It's too consuming, and it overloads the mind. Like, you know.
Are you concerned for your future?
I mean, just a little.
Just a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, you know, but that's like my personal.
Well, you know, I think it's important, you know, because your personal thing, it's because of the effect of our nation and those who are in power, making decisions, making legislation that affects all of us. And I think it's important to have to vote, so that way we elect the right people who have the same value for the people and by the people to serve the people, not special interests. And I think a lot of you guys want that. Your generation, is that correct?
But it's not gonna change. I mean, to be honest,
not with that attitude.
Yeah, not with that attitude.
They need to start leading.
Gotta change.
And that's part of it, right? You have the attitude of I can't change anything, but you can't. You just don't want to because it takes a little bit of work.
Okay, let's say I change everything and I put everything. Look, we still have problems in America, even the way like it is. We're still gonna have social.
But you can make the problems that are better, right? You can try and solve.
What's the difference? It's still like, how can I? Okay.
So just because your life is hard, you shouldn't try to make it better just because it's always going to be hard to an extent?
It's not about that. Look, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm a little cynical. I feel like humans are like what we need to be. Let's say that. Like I don't know what he's called. I think he's like, I'm gonna just say he's a scientist, right? Carl Jung. He told us, like, we're the people like that we talk about, like these demons and all this stuff. We're the people that like we talk about. Who is doing all this stuff? Humans, right?
Well, that's why we have the law, and that's why we have policy to regulate human
law is not going to do nothing if you have a lot of power and a lot of money to get away from.
But you can change that power. You can change by your votes. And that's why America, we have a system, a voting system that can change, elect people that we want. So that's why for you...
But nobody's perfect.
No one's perfect, but you have to pick the best out of them, right? Because as you know, as human beings...
Who's going to be the best? Like,
the best out of them.
All right, let's say we have a good president, right? Mm-hmm. Everything is spot on about him, but one thing comes out about this man eating babies or something. or I'm gonna just say Michael Jackson. His legend can't be tainted, but the little kids, they still haunt this man's name. So it's like, and they saying he didn't even do it. I'm just saying reputation and everything it'll undermine and then make people change their minds. And the people are undecided. They're only thinking about themselves. Nobody's really thinking about the human collective like we are.
So what's the solution? What's your solution? Would be to do nothing and let things happen the way
I mean, I wouldn't say to
spiral?
do nothing, not to spiral, but I just say leave it to the people that really care.
Well, okay, so she's somebody who really
I mean,
cares.
she cares,
She's
yeah.
running for
I mean,
office,
she
and
cares.
that's why she's here having a conversation
Right.
with
Yes,
you, right?
exactly. And that's the reason why I hate politics, okay?
Right.
I didn't want to get into politics. I got into politics because of what happened in our state. When, number one, they start sexualizing our children in public school, elementary, from kindergarten to 12th grade, that's when I have an issue, especially from kindergarten and middle school. But when, so that's my issue. So that's why I got involved. Because once you have a seat at the table, then you can make a difference. You can speak out for the people.
If they gave me that voice, miss, I really would. But
Why don't you, have you thought of running for office in the future, running for local, maybe city council or school board?
Why, you think so? You think
I think you should.
I mean,
Make a difference, defend the kids,
Miss,
right? Would you defend the kids?
I would. That would be like what I'm going for. But like, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Like I say, like the human collective kind of like as a whole kind of like failed me, you know?
Why would you say you were failed?
Do you guys want to wrap it up, and then I think there are other people I want to debate.
Okay.
Okay, one.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you so much. And when you want to run for office, you can hit me up.
Okay.
All right.
I will.
Take care.
You too.
Sir, what's your name? If you can tell your name and then read this and then ask the question.
I've read your sign. Coco is my name.
Coco. Hi, Coco. How are you today, sir?
Fantastic. Are you Miss West?
I am Miss West.
Okay, my question.
Yes.
Did your sign intend to be provocative? Of course it did. So explain.
Okay, so did I get your attention?
You did.
That's my purpose.
Of course.
Okay, because I want a dialogue. So tell me if you think this nation wants socialism. Do you want socialism?
Define what socialism is.
No, that's what I'm asking you. What you know about socialism.
Define what socialism is. You have the sign, so
Yeah.
tell us the definition of your term.
So my question is,
You wouldn't have a question
Yes, I
until
wanna
you've
ask
answered
question.
mine. I know, but
well,
When
yeah,
the
I
government
can.
owns and controls
I
the
know.
means of production.
ma'am, with all due respect.
Well, I'm
listen
saying
to
this to her too, right? So we're
We're
both.
both-
And
we're
you would have
fine.
your turn if she would.
We can both respond. It's not taking away anything.
It's
from
not
us
taking.
responding.
Okay, so let me share with you why I have that
That's not what I
provocative.
asked, ma'am.
That socialism is basically equality across, but then end up it's poor across the board. As simple as that.
No, it's not that simple.
Okay, then you
But okay.
you tell us. Go
Okay.
ahead.
You brought us a term.
Mm-hmm.
It was not defined. You struggled with it, in my opinion.
Oh, okay, go
So
ahead, sir.
let me go forward with what socialism is.
Go ahead.
It's a very complicated reference point, but it essentially involves
Okay.
private enterprise or private business and government. Essentially, socialism is when the government, particularly through Keynesian economics, begins to shoulder more and more social responsibilities, such as housing, such as health care. So what has happened over the decades, it has been used as an ad hominem attack against people who think that government should be involved with clean air, clean water, adequate protection for workers, education, and so forth. It's been used as a hammer. It's also been used as a weapon by the so-called right, we'll define that term at another time, against people who simply want adequate representation by their elected representatives. But what is interesting is that corporations and wealthy individuals experience more government remuneration than working people. For example, the first thing that happened in the most recent national elections, the wealthy, who represent less than 1% of the over 300 million people in the US, received a huge tax break. Huge. Now, what that means in plain language is you don't have to pay this amount of taxes. In your view, and please respond to my question, would that be an example of socialism since government shouldered the deficit in taxes that these individuals will no longer pay, the public shoulders the debt?
Are they not paying taxes?
I'm not speaking to you just yet, ma'am.
Here.
Okay, so sir, I think from what I'm hearing is that you are on the other side of the aisle versus
Ma'am,
me.
you're labeling
Let
me.
me finish.
Okay.
You already talked, so let
Yes, ma'am.
my turn to talk. Okay, and so therefore I see where your perspective and your views are. I understand that. My view is a little different. And the thing is that you are burdened, and you basically said that the rich get a tax write-off, and yet the normal American people don't have a write-off. Basically, you're saying with all the work that they have done, they don't have a write-off. You know, those are corporation businesses, and they work hard. They basically allow other people to make a living, to provide for their family. But the thing is that with that comes a tax write-off. Like all of us, you guys have a tax write-off if you guys make a certain amount. And also those who are low income, they basically get money back from the government. Okay, so there's money coming in every way from the government. But the thing is that you said socialism is supposed to be a good thing, right? That's what you're saying, because it's helping with the housing, the streets and the roads. And your side view, right, your party view is that socialism is good from what I'm gathering. But then you said the right took it and spin it for something bad. Is that from what I'm understanding?
Ma'am, with all due respect, and I do mean that respectfully, you took what I said and you twisted it and you convoluted it. First of all, you assume.
I asked a question.
Ma'am, I'm responding to you.
I'm asked a question.
Ma'am, I'm responding to you.
Go ahead.
You assumed by saying you guys. You also assumed when you said your party. I never referenced a party. Never. I never referenced a party. So you're assuming I'm coming
Okay, so are you
from a political party point of view. I'm not.
So who did you vote
let
in
me
this
go back
election? Let me ask you that.
Ma'am, I want to go back to what is on the table.
So
Socialism.
what I'm saying is not correct then?
Socialism
So what I'm saying is not
is
correct,
when
that
the
you're
government
from the other side?
shoulders social responsibilities for the public. In this case, I pointed out
But the
first
government
thing,
is getting
and
big.
really
Are you
the
okay with
only-
that?
Oh, look at the government.
Are you okay with that?
You want to know how it got big?
Are you okay with big
Let's talk
government?
about
Let me
how it
ask
got
you that.
big, ma'am.
No, let me ask you, are you okay with that?
I'm looking at your name.
Let
your
me
name
ask you.
Is a Vietnamese name, is it
Are
not?
you okay with big
so in
government? Let me ask you that. You didn't answer my
1965,
question.
The United
When you
States
tell me to
government
ask
began
you
to borrow
answer your question,
exorbitant amounts
it's
of
your
money
turn to
wage
answer my
aggressive
question,
war
and
against
you
the people of
try
Vietnam.
to dodge that.
It was President
So
Johnson
therefore,
who
you
then
dodged the
shot
question.
the deficit up,
You dodged the question.
and it
You
was
didn't
that
answer.
time that the government
You're
began
not
to
being
run
fair
deficit
either.
spending.
So
We're
all
talking
you want to
about
do is just
socialism.
lecture. So
Okay.
why don't you answer the question? Do you want big government?
Okay.
Do you want big
I don't
government?
even know what that means.
Oh, okay. Do you want to explain big government for them?
Why would you assume I do? Okay. this is
Because
what
he
I'll do.
doesn't know, so
Ma'am,
explain
I'm
to
going to
him.
excuse myself. Because, listen.
Well, no. She's going to explain because you say you didn't know.
Okay,
so
you
go
were
ahead.
asking for, at the beginning when you were talking. So you were saying that what the tax cuts for millionaires was a bad
That's
thing
not
for
what
society.
I asked
You
her.
were asking to defend. No, you just
Ma'am.
asked her. Now you're just not. You don't want me to
I asked
answer.
her to
correct?
tell me what
So the
socialism
issue is that you're assuming that because there's tax cuts for billionaires that they're not paying taxes.
Here's
but they
what I
are.
see.
The top
I
10%
see the
of our
typical-
country pays over
Let her
75%
finish.
of the taxes. No. I'm actually addressing the issues you wanted to
There it is
address,
right
but you
there.
just didn't want me to
What is
address them. You
socialism?
wanted her to address them, and that's the
So
difference.
now you're fast talking.
Socialism. I talk fast. I speak Spanish. I
Tell me
talk
what
fast.
socialism is.
Socialism is when the government either controls or owns means of production.
No,
Yes, it is.
No.
You want to bet? I can bet money on
that's
this.
communism.
No, that's socialism. You want to bet? How much do you want to bet?
I don't have to bet that.
All
I
right,
already
please tell
know.
me you're not a professor here, because the professors here have very much
Communism
disappointed.
is when the government assumes total control of the means of
What is
production.
the definition of
Oh,
socialism?
now you ask Google.
Well, yeah.
Well,
do you want to be? Are you
Why
claiming
don't you
to
ask
be?
Karl Marx
Okay,
and Frederick
so
Engels?
socialism is an economic and political system advocating for the collective or government ownership and administration of the means of production, sir.
Yeah, but that's a
There you
modified
go.
definition, man.
That's not. So you're claiming
you
to have
read
more authority than say the internet
Communist
when it comes to
Manifesto,
education.
written by Karl Marx and Frederick Engels.
That is the.
Communism is different from
Are you a
socialism.
professor
He
here?
is a
It is a
professor.
political and economic
Not again. Not
system.
another one.
Now, I'm going to excuse myself.
You're gonna excuse yourself because you
Because
just
what
embarrassed
Because you
yourself.
just embarrass
happened
yourself on
is-
social media.
Okay,
Not
I'm
knowing the
embarrassed.
definition of
I'm embarrassed.
socialism, and then getting
what-
mad when I actually
And
address
you're
the
a
issue that
public
you
is
want to
able to
hear.
see
Well,
what the
you're a
public is
professor.
So are you a professor
Let me
here?
tell you what
Do you
the
want to
public is
answer
seeing.
the question?
The public
you,
is
you don't
seeing
answer any
exactly
questions.
what happens.
So are you a professor here?
When we
He
confront
doesn't answer any
politicians
question.
with direct
Yet you want us to
questions,
answer
they
questions.
slide over the ice.
Because
And that's
exactly
that's
your
why we have
side
the mess
cannot
that we have.
answer any
The
question.
question is simple. Tax breaks for the rich. That's what you have. You have socialism for the wealthy. Corporations
Socialism
do
is
not
not that.
pay
See that
taxes.
whole premise is.
By the
you
way,
can disregard the
for
whole
the
premise
record,
when you
one
understand that
way
when they're
in
paying
which you could
75%
improve
of
your
the total
deficit
income
spending
taxes,
position
that's
is
not considered
simply to
socialism for
tax
the wealthy.
derivatives market
Explain that.
by
If they're
just a
contributing
penny
more
on
than
the
anybody
dollar.
else, how is that
All right.
socialism for the wealthy? Oh, you can't explain that, can you?
Ms. West said
If
a
you,
dialogue.
no. You said
That's what
that
she
is, we have
said.
socialism for the
She
wealthy when we
wanted
do
a
tax
dialogue.
breaks. But when they're already contributing 75% of the
That's what she
income,
said. She
how is
said
that a
she
tax
wanted a
break, sir?
dialogue.
You're not
You're not
dialoguing.
answering the question.
You're not even answering the
I'm
question.
You're not
guilty
answering
party.
the question. You have told
It's
me
called
to shut up
dialogue back
multiple
and
times
forth. That's
throughout
what
this whole
dialogue
time.
is about.
No,
Why
you
would
just
you
told me that you wanted to talk to her every time I brought
Dialogue
something
goes
up that
both
disproved
ways.
you.
You have to
Okay,
answer
right?
questions.
before I excuse
So
myself,
now-
ask me one direct question.
So how is it socialism for the wealthy when they already contribute, when the top 10% already contributes over 75% of the total income tax collected?
I'm
That's
not
what I
even gonna
thought, sir.
respond to
That's
that.
what I
Yeah,
thought.
Listen, young
So
lady.
are
you
you
can
one
walk
of
away.
the professors
I would too
here?
if I embarrassed myself like that.
Okay, let me explain this to you. The wealthy do not pay 75% of the over $2 trillion
The
that the
top
United States government
10%.
takes in. But let's go back to the fundamentals. Corporations and wealthy individuals do not shoulder the tax burden of the United States government budget, no matter how many times you look it up on Google. They don't.
So you don't
The
like
Congress
to use
of the United States, its first and only act when Mr. Trump came in for his second term was to give a tax break to the wealthy. Where is their health care plan?
you think
Where
you
is
think
their definite spending?
Hold up, you think
Oh,
Obamacare
now
was
she
good? You
brings
want
in
to talk
Mr.
about
Obama.
health care? No, because,
Well,
see,
you're
because it's
talking about
Obamacare,
healthcare.
right? It has
We have
destroyed,
Obamacare right now.
Debate.
It has destroyed the
That's
healthcare
called
industry.
escape
What
and
all it
evasion
did,
from the central
I'm
point.
addressing the point, right? You're talking
is,
about the
speak
healthcare
to
plan.
us
Yes, I
about
agree.
The tax
The
breaks
health.
the wealthy receive.
And we
by the
have. We're
Republican
talking
Congress
about how the
and have
top
done
10%
nothing.
provides
There's no
75%
high-speed
of the.
rail. There's no infrastructural building.
So yeah, so we can agree
Even
that they're
under
wasting
Mr.
money,
Biden,
right? We
whom
can
I
agree.
did not
We can
vote
agree.
for.
We can agree that
High-speed
they're
rail
wasting
was
money.
the thing with LA County. It didn't have anything to do with
Sir,
Trump.
if you
Yeah,
you
but
go to Asia, sir, you will see high-speed rail
Yes,
built
they
in
have
just
that.
a few
Yes,
years.
they
So,
But they don't just have it.
There's
They're
waste
building it across Eurasia.
in California. You know that
there's
already.
waste.
so that's
Here
why
we go.
there's
All right.
fraud.
You know that
I'll say
fraud
this.
and waste,
Is that what we're
right?
talking
And I mean no
about?
disrespect. Improve your political education. Give me a
I
vote.
would improve your
what's your?
education,
Are you a
sir.
professor
Have a
here?
nice day.
Are you a professor here? Exactly. He doesn't respond to anything. Okay, next person, please. Anybody?
That was embarrassing.
Yeah, super.
Who else would like the debate?
That was not a debate, sir.
No, you're right. That's what happens when you tell me to not talk. Then you're gonna hear me
Yeah,
talk.
exactly. It's only one way. It's always your
You want
way.
to throw that word in there, sir? You want to define the term misogynistic? So now you're going to see, this is what happens. What happens is
You're
you label
woke and you're
people-
misogynist. How's
you,
that possible?
You label people with those cultural arguments. That's what you do.
That's what I
That's
do.
what you just did,
You just
sir.
did.
No, I don't do it.
You
No,
threw in
you
a
just
term.
did
I'm
it.
literally,
Misogyny.
you literally,
Yeah, you just
you were
did
just
it.
You put
debating
that term
these
in.
two ladies and you said,
Did
that's
you
not a debate,
not
sir.
put
You
that
wouldn't say it
term?
if it were two guys. I
Sit
caught
down. Sit down.
Oh, here. Go ahead.
Sit down.
Yeah, go ahead. We can switch.
you. He wouldn't say it if it were two guys. See, now it's even worse. Now he's asking the man to go in and do the thing.
Yeah.
This is crazy, dude. You're such a huge misogynist. It's unbelievable.
He didn't want to talk to the woman.
He didn't want to talk to the women.
That's when the woman was sitting down. But God forbid, a man comes in and
Yeah,
he can
only a man. Go ahead. Thank you, man.
with what you just did, they see.
What did I do? What did I do? Tell me what I did. Tell me what I did. What did I do?
He's gonna only debate the man. Go ahead.
He only wants to debate the man, yeah. What did I do? Tell me what I did.
It's just like right there. You want to get a quick...
You speak first, and I'll show you how people listen.
We just...
No, you made the accusation. I want to understand what it is.
Debate a man. You don't think woman is good enough for debate, so go ahead, debate the man.
Take things that happen and twist it.
How did I twist it? Explain your accusation. How did I twist it?
Notice how she said you only want to debate the women. You want to. Where'd that come from? Where did that come from?
You literally downgraded the conversation from a debate to no, there wasn't a debate. You wouldn't have said the same thing if there were two women.
I want to say this, sir.
What, you're leaving already? You're packing up and leaving? What? You just humiliated yourself. This is unbelievable.
I want this.
This is discourse. This is the discourse you asked for, right? You were like, oh, there was a debate, and now all of a sudden you're packing up and leaving with your tail between your legs.
We watch people like you.
You watch people like me? Yes, you do. Yeah, thank you for watching.
And that's why
Subscribe.
this world is in the shape it's in, because you stepped in with your bravado.
So you're saying now that confidence is bad. Being a man with confidence. That's you're literally saying being a man with confidence. You came here, you put down the two ladies that were sitting here. Now you wanted to debate the man, and all of a sudden you're like, you're too confident for me. You're bad for the world.
Confidence is name the two most criminal governments currently in the world today guilty of immeasurable war crimes, crimes against humanity, and violations of the rules of war. Name those two countries.
Russia and Israel. There you go.
What's your answer, sir?
Again?
He gave up! He gave up. Okay, great. Thank you, sir. Thanks for trying. Thanks for playing this game.
Look, at least if you're gonna walk away, be a man, walk away and keep walking.
What are you gonna say? Which government is it then?
Times.
Correct me. Correct me.
I have not labeled any of you.
I don't need to label you. Biologically, are you a man, XY chromosome? Yeah, correct. So my assumption was correct, Yeah,
you think
okay,
that's
exactly.
clever, don't you?
I'm just saying it's not clever, it's honest. I don't want to be clever, I just want to be honest, sir.
So,
which governments is it? Tell me which governments. The two governments.
It is the United States.
Why are you in this country if you hate it?
Notice you didn't want the answer.
No, because if you're gonna shit on America, why are you here?
See, we're used to that.
Why are you here?
If you're gonna shit on America, why are you here?
Check this out, Hoss.
What'd you call me? Call me Hoss?
Yeah.
What's
I'm
Hoss?
used to people like you.
Yeah, what's Hoss?
What kind of people?
What's Hoss?
What kind of people?
Exactly.
What kind of people are you talking about?
Immigrants? I'm an immigrant.
Watching you.
We are both
We're both
immigrants.
immigrants. Oh my God, you're against immigrants.
Oh my gosh,
What
we're
you're
both
doing
immigrants.
is
I'm from Vietnam, he's from
Brazil.
That is speaking to you intelligence.
You're speaking to me. What's Hoss? Tell me what Hoss is.
So my question, again, I'm answering. The two most criminals.
United States of America. Okay, why is it the United States? Why do you hate this country?
Now, how did you get to that?
Because so you're telling me you love criminals?
See, they're watching you.
Exactly, because I'm holding you to account. You said, what are the two most criminal? You said, what are the two most criminal countries in the world? I cited both two different countries. You said United States of America. Now you're trying to pass the burden. You're talking to me. I'm holding you to account. Do you support criminals? Because you're saying I hate criminals.
By the way, there was
I want to hold criminals to account.
Orange County. He was as elemental as you are appearing.
Who?
Like I said, appearing. He was a guy that was a TV person. His name was Wally George. And what happens is people say things, and then you jump to, why do you hate America? Wouldn't you have to wait for me to say that?
So do you love criminals?
No, but see,
why would you accuse America of being a criminal state?
The two country. Go ahead. Let him finish. You say the two country. Go ahead, sir.
Do you think they don't see you sweating in your boots?
I'm sweating in my boots. I'm chill as a cucumber.
Because
bro.
what has happened is you have met an intellectual superior.
That's why you were packing up and leaving?
You've left
Jesus Christ, man. This man is an intellectual. He subscribes to the
By what authority is that intellectual supremacy? By what authority?
Let the group watching this tell you about what authority.
Keep watching. I mean,
So
that's
tell
great.
us the two country. Go ahead, finish your
You weren't listening when I named them.
Go ahead.
You said United States of America. What's the other one?
The ongoing criminal enterprise, not a country because it has no constitution. It has no defined national boundaries. Do you know what country that is?
Just, is this a quiz? You asked a question, I responded, and now it's your turn.
Colony in West Asia, they go by the label Israel.
Right, so we agree on that. We agree on that.
Gotcha on that one.
We agree on that one. He tried to do a gotcha. Yeah.
He tried to do
well,
a
we agree on
gotcha.
that one at least.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's why he walked away.
No, he was trying to do a gotcha.
What I'm doing is I'm attempting to use this forum as an educational base for these young people.
I think most of these folks
so that
agree.
they can see exactly what happens in their country.
Did you tell them that Israel started off as a socialist nation?
Doesn't matter to me. It started off as a settler colony, sir.
So of socialists. Yeah.
A settler colony, sir.
Of socialists.
It
yes.
invaded a land that already had an indigenous population.
Who weren't
then
socialists.
They began to displace that population and are doing
We were all
so
colonies
today.
too.
So if you think America is criminal, then
Now,
why is it here?
exactly. Well, I want to understand if you think America is.
Ma'am, how do you extrapolate me accusing the United States of conducting crimes? How do you?
Because you stated that.
You made the accusation.
Yeah, you made the accusation.
Oh my goodness. He just said the two countries, America and
I
Israel,
accuse
okay?
the United States
So why are
of
you here?
conducting crimes in
Always
the
is.
Yes.
So why am I here? So let me give you an education.
What are you going to do
While the
about it
United
if
States
America
was
conducted
bombing
crime?
Vietnam,
Okay, go ahead.
while they were bombing, when people protested it, you know what they said? Love America or leave it. Here you come, 3 generations later, from Vietnam. I criticize the United States, and you know what you're saying in your implied point? Well, if you don't like it, why don't you leave? How would you tell me that?
But you're the one that said America was criminal. You're the one that said America was criminal.
Start
Exactly.
of free labor. 250 years of free labor. So you come
Those who
in
think
from
they're
Vietnam,
wise.
you're riding the crest of the wave of what was
exactly what
built by African slaves. You don't want to hear that, do you?
So who was primarily responsible for the transatlantic slave trade? Who was the biggest slave owner actually in
I
America?
think I know where you're going, so why don't you show us how bold you are? Tell us.
Muslims? Yeah.
Come on, bro.
North
See,
African,
here's
the
what
North
happened.
African Muslim Caliphate?
Here's
No.
what happened.
Who ran the Barbary
Here's
slave
what
trade? Who ran the Barbary slave trade?
This-
Who were the primary people caught in the Barbary slave trade that actually led us to our first foreign war? No, you tell me. Please tell me. Who was the largest slave owner in the country? Who was the largest slave owner in the country? Answer that question. Who was the largest? Who was the largest slave owner in the country? It was a black man, last name Johnson. He sued his indentured servant, took it all the way to the Supreme Court, and created a legal precedent
Number one, my
in
friend.
order to create chattel slavery.
Number one. Are you ready to listen? Number one, the Church of Rome issued a decree, the Asiento, giving the force of the Church of Rome to go in and take people off of that continent. Number two,
It was happening far beyond that. It's literally biblical. You're literally cherry picking
You know,
facts.
the reason why we're here today is for a college student, a debate and dialogue, not for a professor.
It just goes
I
off
think
on
you
like
have your
one thing
time.
after
I
another,
really
just different
appreciate that.
things.
Thank you.
Are you gonna walk away again this time? Are you actually gonna walk away?
Okay, anybody
swap it
else?
Oh no, you can go
I have
ahead.
to do a phone call real
dialogue?
quick. Okay, yeah.
We want a dialogue, not a professor
make up
telling
your-
us
you're gonna walk away,
what
make up
we
your mind.
want,
You've done this like
what to
4
do,
times.
okay?
5 times, I think.
We're here for the youth, and you guys, we want debate with you guys, and we want dialogue. We don't want someone telling us what to do. We're sick and tired of people like that telling us what to do. So go ahead, anybody? Yes, anyone else? Anybody?
That's gonna be a great clip.
Yeah, come on. Let's have a. So, what do you guys think of this? Did I get your attention coming here? Only broke, stupid, lazy, ugly people want socialism. Prove me wrong.
I'm not going to prove you wrong, but I want you to read a book and wake up. All right?
All right.
So, y'all got to check this out right here. This is all the Hispanic people, black people, Asians, people of color, excuse me.
Of our color?
Yeah, that have their rights taken
You
away.
spoke right, you just didn't want to stand on it.
Oh
So I
my.
want you guys to check that out. It's my gift to you guys. Check it out. Check it out.
But you read it, but you can't have a conversation about it. I don't think it's a very good book.
If you guys read it, then come back to me and let me know if it's fake. I'm here every Wednesday.
No. I mean, if it's such a good book, you would be able to have a conversation on it.
Yes, let's go.
I want you guys to read it
Can't be
first.
that good.
I'm
You
gonna
can't
come back
talk
next
about it.
Wednesday, then we'll talk about it. Will you guys be here?
Are you Palestinian?
No.
So
Why are you appropriating their scarf?
No, I'm not appropriating it. I'm Jewish. My people are from Palestine.
So you stole their land?
No, we live together. We have one state. It's
You
only
weren't there in
been one land called
1880.
Palestine.
It was their land. You guys displaced them.
We displaced Palestinians? No,
Yeah.
we live with them.
You literally just bombed them into oblivion, dude.
Those are Israelis. I'm a Jew. I'm not Israeli.
Okay, so you don't support the genocide in Gaza?
No, not at all.
Okay, good. Good to hear.
Anybody else?
Never thought I agree with a Nazi and then Palestine should agree. That's wild. Okay.
What makes you think he's a
Why
Nazi?
am I a Nazi?
Why is he a Nazi?
What makes me a Nazi?
You know who you are, man.
You know
Explain it.
We all know who you are.
Explain it.
We all know who you are.
Explain
Name
it.
one Nazi thing that I've ever.
You're Jewish. Explain what he is.
Trump? I have never disagreed with Trump on anything.
Hey, wait, can I point something out?
Yes, go ahead.
Go ahead and say it on the mic.
Here comes to the mic.
Hear about it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, so I just want to say, like, why did you guys last time say you would work with a pedophile if it meant ending abortion?
Were you talking to me? No.
No,
Were you
but I remember he's here, though.
No.
I remember he
wait.
came with you,
No,
though.
sir.
I remember
Were
he
you
came
talking
with
to her?
you.
Were you talking to
I
her?
remember he came with
Were
you, though.
you talking
And I
to
remember
her?
he's here
No.
right now as well.
He's not
You were
here.
there
He's
last
over there.
time as well.
Were you talking
Wait,
to
are
So
you
me?
he's with you guys.
No.
He's here.
You're trying
He's
to
here
bring
on
the
campus.
conversation.
Don't run
He's
now,
here
sir.
on campus now,
Okay,
isn't he?
hold on.
Hold on,
here on
guys.
campus right
Just
now,
let
isn't he?
him talk. Go ahead.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead.
So I just want a clarification on that. Do you guys support working with a pedophile to end abortion?
What proof is there he's a pedophile?
Nobody
Pedophile.
supports
Wait.
working with a
Who's the
pedophile?
pedophile you're talking about?
Donald Trump.
What proof? What evidence do you
That's
have?
great, actually. I have proof right here.
Obama?
Bring it out. Bring it out. Let's see it.
Obama,
Oh, we prepared for this. This is so cute.
That's what you want to see. I want to see. Here's the files right here. Trump with Epstein. Here's it right here.
But that doesn't prove anything. That does not prove anything.
You're showing. Here, let me see
Here's
this.
Trump with
Let's
Epstein.
see it.
No, wait.
For the record, this guy just brought up a picture of Trump with a 60-year-old man to call him a pedophile. Unbelievable.
With Jeffrey Epstein? That's what I want to see.
Just being
He's saying that Jeffrey Epstein isn't a pedophile. He's saying he's a random
I see
60-year-old.
Biden
being
with
seen with
Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein, does that mean you're a pedophile? Does that somehow automatically make you a pedophile?
Being seen with
is
him.
Clinton a pedophile?
Does not.
Actually,
There's no. You cannot do guilt by association.
Okay.
Guilt by association does not hold up in
I
law.
just want to call something out real
That's
quick.
fine.
Oh, that's fine. I just want to call something
If
out
being
too.
seen with someone
Only
does that-
broke, stupid, lazy, ugly people want socialism, right? Then why is it all capitalists and the Epstein files? Why is it all rich people and the Epstein files, pedophiles?
Because in-
I don't see any socialists in
Yeah,
there.
because in Venezuela they don't really have
I don't
an
see
age of
any
consent.
socialists in
They
there.
don't have an age of consent, right? You can marry.
Right here, you can marry children in the U.S. You can marry children in the U.S.
It's
Where are you
not-
trying to go?
What I'm
Where are you trying to
You're
go?
asking me
You
why-
can marry
you're
children
asking
in
me
the
why-
U.S.
You're asking me why?
You cannot.
What state can you marry
Yeah, what
children?
You can marry.
Are you a MAP supporter?
Name one.
Are you a MAP supporter?
One state. One state. No, don't look on your phone. Don't look on your phone. What state? What state?
Everybody pull it out right now.
And how do you know that? Are you planning on marrying a child? Is that why you know that?
No, I know.
Yes, you are. Oh, we got you. We got the pedophile.
Aren't you the one that said you work with the pedophile?
No, I never said that.
Hey, it's him! It's right here! It's our boy!
What's up, bro? Hey, come on.
I don't really shake hands with pedophile sympathizers.
You don't like America?
I don't like
He hates America.
He hates America.
Hates America.
Everybody saw the video too. You said you work with the
No one saw
pedophile.
your video.
Wait.
Nobody saw your video, bro.
Let him talk right here. Let him talk. Let him talk. Why did you say you work with a pedophile?
Yeah, in order to end abortion, I would work with a pedophile.
So you would work with a pedophile?
Now let me talk.
What?
You will work with a pedophile. He just said yes again. You work with a pedophile.
Let me talk. To end abortion, I would ally with the pedophile. Yes. Hold on, because abortion is worse than pedophilia.
You're not even a woman.
Is abortion worse than pedophilia? Hey,
I don't have to know that abortion. I don't have to be a woman. I don't have to be a woman to know that it's wrong to murder a child.
Do you think abortion
I also know
is worse
that it's wrong.
than pedophilia because if you ban abortion?
Oh, you're not going to let me talk.
Do you believe in God, sir? Do you believe in God?
Hold on, you're not going to let me talk. Now, if a pedophile
You're wearing a pedophile's hat. What's your hat?
if a pedophile was committing
What evidence? What evidence of it? No. You say? You make a statement? What evidence? Where's the concrete evidence? Where's the concrete evidence that he's a pedophile? Where?
Obviously, if a pedophile is committing a crime against a child, they should experience the full consequences under the law. Right?
Hey,
I'm here by my own accord.
Hey, he's talking. He's talking. Stop talking.
Now, if you want a list of pedophiles in your neighborhood, you can go on the sex offender registry, and they're there, and you'll find. Hold on.
They just don't want you speaking up against them.
But I have one question for you. I have one question for you.
Hey, you guys want? I'll let you come to the mic too.
I have one question. Wait. I have one question for you.
Let him finish.
Have you ever listened to a Drake song?
No.
You never have listened to a Drake song. Have you listened to Drake? Oh, they listen to Drake. Certified pedophile. Certified pedophile.
Are you talking about yourself?
No, I'm talking about Drake. I'm talking about
You're all
Drake.
pedophiles for listening to Drake. All pedophiles. Got a bunch of Drake fans.
Well, he asked for proof. I have the proof right here.
Then read it out. Read it out.
Wait. I have the proof right here. If you guys want to cut, you can speak.
Yeah. Okay, so what question do you have for me with the sign? Lots of
I have a question. So I know it says only broke, stupid, lazy. But how come it's only capitalists who are pedophiles and capitalists?
Well, the thing is that I'm talking about socialism. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, my question is why do you say that only stupid, lazy, ugly people like socialism when we have an Epstein files right here, tons of capitalists who are pedophiles who hate socialism? Doesn't that tell you something that there's a pedophile? That's the rich pedophiles who hate socialism and want capitalism.
Yeah. Thank you for the question. Now the thing is that did I get your attention for being here?
Did I get your attention?
Yeah, to come here and dialogue. That's the purpose. Is to dialogue about why we don't want socialism,
now I'm asking
right? Why we don't want socialism.
Was it because of me, by the way?
No.
I feel like it
No,
was.
I want you to dialogue. That's the purpose why we're here.
Definitely was
Okay,
because
so
of
now
me.
the question
Is that what the plan's about?
now with this one, do you associate with any of this at
Do I
all?
associate with any of that?
Yeah.
With what?
Broke?
Broke, stupid. Oh, you're fine. Broke, stupid, lazy, ugly people? I mean, not particularly, no. Because that's, well, if you want to actually argue the actual merits, let's see that. With capitalism, if you have a bunch of, if you have the capitalists who control everything in society, they get to put their money into politics, about elections, they get to essentially own everybody here, then you end up with Epstein file situations where they take advantage of a working class and of young, vulnerable people. Whereas in socialism, in actual socialism, you're not going to get that because the means of production are actually publicly owned between people. And it's not just one person like Elon Musk or Trump, who's in the Epstein files, who controls everything.
So you're against corporations?
Yeah, you can say that.
I am too.
Then how come you like Trump?
Trump, because he's actually between Trump and Kamala Harris. Who is better for our nation?
I mean, I think they're both pretty shit, I'll be honest with you. So I wouldn't go for either one.
I'm happy you said Kamala is shit. She is shit. And we know her, she's from California, right? Now the thing is that with power, now the reason why I brought socialism, which will be communism, right? And I want to share from my heart. I'm a mother. My wife's small business in communist. My dad served alongside the Americans. That's when we try to attempt to escape on the fishing boat because we do not want to live under communism. Because when we live under communism, we witnessed my grandpa's brother got stabbed to death until he fell out. Socialism will become communism, and there's no freedom in that for each individual.
Can you define communism for me?
Communism? Do you know what I experienced? No, let me share with you.
No, let me
finish.
I'll let you talk now. I have a question.
I haven't finished sharing my story, so can I finish?
Go ahead.
Okay, so then what has happened is each time when communists come knock on the doors, we know exactly what that means. It means someone's going to go missing or someone's going to go killed. So we're very scared when people knock on the door. Okay? And that's what we experience. Communism is full-on dictatorship.
It's full-on dictatorship of control. It reminds me of somebody like Trump, with ICE going door to door knocking on people's doors. Have you guys seen that when ICE terrorists people in the street?
How is ICE terrorism when it's the law to remove illegals?
Let me ask you, have ICE ever shot people on the street who weren't illegal?
In self-defense when somebody's driving a car at them.
A car at them?
Yes.
Oh,
that's
so
exactly what she did. Huh?
You support the murders that ICE have done?
That's not murder, that's self-defense. She drove a car at an ICE agent.
We got on camera. You support it though, right?
Support what?
You support the shootings that ICE did?
Yes.
Yes. Do you also
it was in self-defense.
Well, ICE, the purpose is to get illegal criminals. Okay, that's the purpose. Are you okay with criminals living among us?
define criminals?
Illegal!
Illegal! That is criminal! Under the U.S. law, that is illegal as a criminal.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Should Trump be thrown in jail?
Are you okay with
Should
people...
Trump be thrown in jail?
Let me
You know
ask
what proof? What proof?
It's an Epstein file. It's an Epstein file that alleges that Trump raped a 13-year-old. Let's read it right off the source itself. Drafted by Reacted. Date/time received 08/03/2020. It was at 6 p.m. EDT time. Details. On the day at 5:11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, reacted. Date of birth, reacted. Email address, reacted. Address, reacted. Las Lunas, NM 87031. Cellular telephone number, reacted again. Internet protocol.
Redacted, not reacted.
IP address, redacted.
Redacted, not reacted.
Rich result. Do you care more about the details? Or
no,
yes.
You clearly sound illiterate, and I'm starting to question.
Are you gonna let me talk?
You clearly sound illiterate, and I'm starting to question whether you can actually understand what's going on.
Wait, what are you questioning? Tell me what you're questioning.
How is this rhetoric coming in?
He's not pronouncing it right. He's not pronouncing it right. Freedom of speech, thank you, in America.
You sound illiterate, and I'm questioning whether you actually understand what's
Are you communist?
What else do I sound?
Do you not want freedom of speech?
I said you sound illiterate.
No, what did you say last time you were here?
What did I say last time?
What did you say last time?
I don't remember. It's been like 2 weeks.
You posted. Come on, what'd you say? Say it again.
Say it. Say whatever
say it
you
again.
said.
I'm not gonna say it. You said
I don't remember.
You said it.
What did I say?
You said it. You want to put the video actually?
Pull it up. What, did I call you a retard?
Oh, there we go. Say it again. Say it again.
You're just proving a point.
Well, you can't pronounce proproperly.
You're proving my point. I mean,
say it again.
Are you not retarded? Is that what you
say? Say it again. Yeah. Come on, say it. Make you feel big and strong, man.
I'm describing who you are and how you're acting.
Say it again. Say it again.
Do I know what it means?
This rhetoric is great for a campaign.
What you don't think I know what it means? Why would I be using a term I don't know?
You really made a mistake, like allying yourself with the pedophile sympathizer. I'm gonna be honest with you.
How?
What proof? What proof?
Hold on. Let me speak, dude.
So you just say...
Hold on. Let me say one thing. Let me say one thing. Let me say one thing. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I'm saying he's a pedophile.
Let me say one thing.
You're saying Clinton
and let me, yes, I'm also saying.
Can I say one thing?
You're saying Democrats?
Yes.
Can I say one thing?
I'm not a Democrat. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, you're independent.
It means a DSA.
Okay.
Let me say one thing. I'll repeat my position from last time. Anybody who's convicted due to their, from being in the Epstein files, public execution. I don't care what party they're with. I care about accountability and destroying the criminal cartel that runs this country. I want to represent people like you and people like them. I don't care about the elites. That's what it comes down to.
That's why we're here.
That's why you're here. You don't care what the elites.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So then why, when Trump got held liable in a sexual assault case in civil court, why shouldn't he be why shouldn't he be executed for that? He is very clearly proven sexual assault.
You're talking about the E. Jean Carroll case?
Yes, the civil court.
It was a civil case.
Does that change the severity of the crime?
Can I speak?
Go.
Will you let me explain why this is a false equivalence?
No.
Okay. It was a civil case. It was clearly a friendly judge, a Democrat judge. They stretched the law. It was passed. It had to be a civil case because it was past the statute of limitations, so you couldn't get any sort of criminal conviction on it. The jury.
So does it matter if you raped somebody
I'm
if
explaining.
It's years ago?
Will you let me finish explaining? Or
if it's years ago,
that's not what I said. That's a straw man. That's a straw man. That's not what I said. The jury was poisoned, clearly poisoned. The judgment itself has been questioned by numerous other judges, including Democrat judges.
Name them.
I mean, it's out.
You can't fucking name them. You can't name them.
It's a fact.
Name them.
Several. Look, Kathy Hochul herself, the governor of New York, had to come out and say that they won't come after people following the precedent because it was stretched so far. Okay. So the governor, the Democrat governor of New York herself, literally admitted that how far they stretched the law in order to get him convicted. E. Jean Carroll did an interview with Anderson Cooper where she basically impugned herself and said that she thinks rape is cool. I don't think that's cool. Do you think that's cool?
Where she thinks rape is cool.
Yeah, she thinks rape is sexy.
Does that change?
Do you think rape is sexy? I'm not.
Does that change if she was raped?
That's not what I said.
Does that change if she was raped?
That's a straw man.
You're bringing it up.
That's not what I said.
That's
not what I said.
Why shouldn't Trump be executed for raping somebody?
That is not what I said.
You then say rape is sexy.
That's not what I said.
You say rape
that's not what I
is cool
said.
and sexy. Do you agree with that?
That's a straw man. That's not what I said. No.
Then why are you bringing it up?
That's not what I said. Do you want to hear it? And
no. You asked me a question. Why are you bringing it up?
That's called impugning yourself when you're a witness. Okay? If you're accusing somebody of committing a crime against you and you don't think that crime is actually a problem, especially when it's going into civil court instead of criminal court, you are impugning yourself. You're making yourself look like a fool right now.
Even if she thinks rape is cool, that still doesn't change the fact that he raped her and was held liable for it.
He was held liable in civil court. There's a different standard. There's a different standard, a different burden of proof in criminal versus civil court.
Yeah,
You're also ignoring
that. To that standard.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. There's a different burden of proof when it comes to criminal.
You just said he was proven though.
No, it's a different burden of proof. Do you understand what a burden of proof is?
You still just said it though.
What is
you just said it, even if it's different.
What is a different?
He still met their standard.
What is the burden of proof? What is the burden of proof?
Where's the burden of proof?
What's the burden of proof?
The burden of proof is if I accuse you, then I need to prove it.
That's not what that is.
That's hearsay.
That's a different burden of. There's a different burden of proof for criminal cases and civil cases. Okay, for criminal cases, it's more stringent. You actually need evidence. With civil cases, they admit a whole slew of evidence that would never be admitted in criminal court.
So anybody could just go say, "Oh, he raped me," and get up.
No, that's not what I said. That's a straw man.
So they did have evidence.
Again, that's a straw man. Again, that's a straw man. Again, that's a straw man.
How did he get held liable for rape?
It's a different. Again, I'll explain it to you. Again, you're illiterate. Again, you are illiterate. You're not understanding what I'm saying. Again, you are illiterate. It's a different burden of proof. Explain what the burden of proof is for a criminal and a civil case.
You just said they.
Explain what the burden of proof is for a criminal and a civil case. Explain what the burden of proof is for the criminal and the civil case. Explain what the burden of proof is for the criminal and civil case. Explain what the burden of proof is for the criminal and civil case. I'm going to keep repeating myself until you do this.
Was he convicted?
Explain the burden of proof. Explain the burden of proof. Explain the burden of proof.
Was he convicted?
Explain the burden of proof.
You can keep on talking.
Explain. I'm going to repeat it until you explain it. The reason why you're not explaining it is because you know it destroys your argument.
Was he convicted? Yes or no?
Explain the burden of proof.
Was he convicted?
Explain the burden of proof.
Did he not just say anybody that's convicted
the burden of proof? No,
executed?
it's a different.
Now you want to change it. Now he wants to change it.
A criminal case versus a civil case. It's a criminal case and a civil case. Do you understand the difference between a criminal case and a civil case?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
Now ask you again.
Say it right now. Explain it. Explain it. What is the difference? What is the difference? What is the difference?
Was he convicted?
What is the difference?
Was he convicted?
I said this already. He was convicted. convicted in a civil case.
So he was
what's the
convicted.
difference?
So
What
he
is the
Of
difference?
what?
What is the difference?
Of what?
What is the difference
So he
between a
was
criminal and a
convicted.
civil case?
So
What
he
is the
was
difference
convicted.
between a civil
You
and a
just
criminal
said it.
case?
He's convicted.
What is the difference
Of what?
You
between a
just
civil and
said
a
it.
criminal
He's
case?
convicted.
Okay, listen.
You just said
so
already.
What was he convicted of?
You know, in
He was
America,
held liable of sexual assault,
You know-
which is what he said.
Really?
you know,
Really?
anyone can bring
Where's the proof of that?
but does it pass through?
No, seriously. If it was true, he'd be in jail, wouldn't he? Sorry, man. Sorry. All right, all right.
No, she can speak. She wants to. What do you have a problem with the woman speaking?
I have a problem with
Are you a misogynist?
Aren't you the one trying to take away women's right to vote right now?
Who, me?
Just say that.
Where did I say
Isn't
that?
the Republican Party doing that right now? Have you guys not seen that, by the way? That's been going around.
So
Why do you have a problem?
Let's have a dialogue.
Why are you backtracking? You said if he was convicted, he should be
I'm not
executed.
backtracking.
He was convicted already. Where's the execution? Why aren't you calling for his
Okay, so
execution?
anybody else who wants
let
a
me read this right here,
dialogue
actually.
instead of accusing.
Real quick, okay, let me read this. Threat to life, false, submit a text. I previously provided a tip about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, under an alias I have for myself. All the other details of the previous tip match all the information given in today's case, except that I'm giving my real name. A detective from NYPD, FBI, Sex Trafficking Task Force, called me a couple of weeks ago from a 212 area code number. I talked to him for about 20. Let me talk.
let me-
talk.
no,
let
you're
me talk.
reading, you're not talking.
You wanted the proof.
I-
What are you doing here? Oh my God, Arceli. Don't worry, there's police officers. I'm not gonna touch you. You don't have to fear for your life. Oh my God, Arceli. Oh my God. Why are you here? Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you guys here with her too?
What are you
guys
gonna
here?
attack us too?
No, if you don't put your hands on me, I won't touch you, bitch. Just don't put your hands on me. So,
Very
why
simple.
are we here?
Can you record this for me? Did I put my hands on you?
Yes, you
record
did.
that. That's all
Yes,
I
you
need.
did.
'Cause you don't
Yes,
press
you
these charges
did.
against
Yes, you did. Well, what are you waiting for? Press charges. What are you waiting for? Why haven't you pressed
Why are you
charges,
pressing
Arceli?
charges?
Why haven't you pressed
Where's the
charges,
charges?
Arceli?
I already did.
Why haven't you pressed charges, Arceli? Didn't you
already
refuse
did.
to let people know you actually
So you
assaulted
didn't meet the burden
two
of proof?
Latino women?
Wait,
You
sorry, you didn't
assaulted
meet the
two
burden of
Latino
proof?
women, right?
Do you have any proof of this?
Do you have any proof? What happened
do.
to that prayer circle?
You want me to
What happened to the prayer
Do you want me to
circle?
pull the video
Were you
from
praying to the pedophile?
Do you have
Were you
any
praying
proof
to?
of any of what you
Hey,
said?
don't step close to me
Do you have
because
any
I'm
proof
gonna
of
hit your
any of what
bitch.
you said?
So don't step.
we're gonna
Don't
do
step
it.
close to me.
What are you gonna
You're not
do?
gonna ask me shit. Don't
Ship
step
it
close
out.
to
We don't
me.
wanna be
Don't step close to me because I'm gonna punch you in your motherfucking face. Do not step close to me. Don't step close to
All right,
me.
lady, come on, go.
I'm not talking to you, bitch. Don't step close to me. Don't step close to me. Don't step close to me. You're gonna get shut down. If you sit out here and you talk about you support and you say you support pedophiles, didn't you say you support pedophiles?
I never said I support.
Yeah, you did.
Didn't he say you
I got the
support
video. I got the
pedophiles?
video.
I saw the video.
I got the video.
You said you support pedophiles.
Never
Yes,
said I
you
support.
did. You did. You said as long as it gets as long as it stops
here,
abortion,
actually.
right?
Right here, right
As long
with
as
the
it stops
parents.
abortion, right? As long as it stops abortion.
Because abortion is a worse evil.
Who's having children by you?
Hey, wait, anybody got a
Who's having children with you?
My wife?
He's got grandchildren, lady. He's got grandchildren already, lady. What are you
So you're okay with them being
Sexually
raped?
shame me.
Are you okay with your kids being raped? Are you okay with your grandkids being raped?
My daughter got raped. I was not okay
Oh,
with that.
you weren't okay with it.
No.
So
And
why
then-
are you
and then
okay
my-
with other
And then my
people's kids
daughter
being
wanted
raped?
to
one
get an
said that.
abortion.
Nobody's talking
Why
about
would you work with a pedophile then? Why are you gonna work with a pedophile then?
Why? Why are you okay with people being raped?
Hey, wait, Death News, I want to show you the video.
That's what you literally said. You said you were okay with pedophilia. Pedophilia is rape, right?
I never
Those are
said that.
non-consenting
I said I would
minors.
rather work with a pedophile. I didn't
Just so
say
you
a
guys
pedophile.
know.
You'd rather work with a pedophile.
You know what a
You
pedophile
work
is?
with a pedophile.
A pedophile, by, according to the LGBTQ,
What's a pedophile? What is a pedophile?
attraction to children.
Because why are you
So
getting
you
so called
work
minor
with
attracted?
people. You will work with people. Hold on. Let's get this. So you will work with people that have attraction.
You just
You just said you supported violence. You said you support the ICU.
You know who works?
You know who
Everybody, you know who works at people all the time?
I gotta walk away from you because you support children and rape kids. So I wanna beat your ass because you won't protect kids and I will. So let me walk away from you.
Who's in
Walk up to me.
school grooming children?
You're grooming children. You're grooming children.
That's what you stand for? You protect rapists and pedophiles too?
No.
Aren't you running for office?
LGBTQ.
You protect pedophiles too?
LGBTQ.
We don't need this on live. Do you protect pedophiles too?
She's here with him.
You protect pedophiles.
He's the one that was sitting next to him last time.
Well, he's saying he supports pedophiles. Do you?
Why are you here with somebody who
Well,
supports
that's what he
pedophiles?
said. He said he
Why are you here with somebody who supports
No,
pedophiles?
fuck your mic.
No.
Do you support
Look, let me clarify. What I was saying is I would work with a gay man to end abortion.
Work with a what?
I would work with a gay man to end abortion.
So why
Are you calling gay people pedophiles?
do you support pedophiles? So why are you guys? So why are you guys here with that man?
And she's using her free speech. She's using her free speech. We're using our free speech.
Are you here with him? No.
Yes, she is.
Because he said he's here with you guys.
They're all here with
Hey, they
you.
said they're not here with you,
Why are you
pedophile.
You already
Are you
told
here
us.
with the pedophile protector? Arceli, are you here with the pedophile protector?
Why are they all here?
Are you here with the pedophile protector? I take that as a yes. She can't say no. I already told you, don't walk up on me, bitch. I already told you. Freedom of speech, but I'm telling you, I will beat your motherfucking ass. Don't walk up on me.
Hey, what's your name?
Don't walk up on me. I told you and I told him. You better ask Arceli, I ain't playing. Don't walk up on me.
You know, even though you're violent,
Why are you trying to
I would work with you to end abortion.
So you don't support the pedophile? What do you support? What do you support? Okay, what do you support? Why are you here?
I'm here for this.
I would work with you to end abortion.
Okay, you know what? I'm tired of this.
I understand.
I say we hold
Only gays, only stupid, lazy,
Why do we keep Elaine to come on?
socialism.
I'm talking about
Let's do a protest on
Okay,
April
so what's your
9th,
issues with
12 p.m. right
Because I
here.
just want to make
that's
sure.
what I'm
Why
saying.
is the
Let me
cause
know. What's your issues with
come on?
socialism?
Why do they keep allowing
I'm
them to
here
harass
for
us?
socialism.
Let's
If
get
you
them
want
all
to
out.
What do you- what's your issue with socialism?
You
Let's
cannot
let the
be
college know we're not
completely
letting them
lying.
go.
There's
Because you
people
remember when
I
ice came on
guarantee
campus?
They all know
and the
who I am.
college
They do
didn't
not
even
give a
tell
fuck
us
about
about
first
my
time
life.
when they
here.
called
I'm
ICE
on
federal
this
police.
Why?
Why are they
We
doing
wanna
that?
say-
Here.
They told
You
us
need to get in
that
line.
apparently that's because ICE is
I'm not.
They do
But
not
they knew it was
care
ICE.
that I
They
am
don't
a
Here, this is
They're
my
not taking
table.
students.
So you're not going to answer? You're not going to answer? I'm
They're not
trying to
telling
ask
you
you what's your
what
issue with
You
socialism.
need
And we
to
have
wait
enough
in
of it.
line.
It's
What
time
is
we
your
actually
issue
do
with
something
socialism?
about it.
In
What
It's time we
is
actually
your
drive them
issue
out.
with
In line.
socialism?
It's time we drive them
What
out.
is your issue with social? What the fuck is he gonna do? This is freedom of speech. That's what this is. Freedom of speech.
This is what you want.
Right?
Yeah, this is what you
Freedom of
want.
speech. What the fuck
This
is
is
he
what you
gonna
want.
do? Free speech.
This is free speech.
You shouldn't have put up to free speech if you didn't want free speech. Nobody's Where's the officer gonna tell me? Where's he gonna tell me? What is he gonna tell me? Come on, because it's free speech. So what is he gonna tell me? What is he gonna tell me during free speech? Is he gonna tell me to be quiet? Because if he tells me to wrap it up, then you gotta wrap it up.
You wanted to do this.
Hey, do any of you actually want to talk?
Amy,
Any of you actually want to talk? No?
Amy,
Then I guess we stay up here. Then I guess we stay up here.
We don't want to shut down.
I don't know why you're talking. She said she's not with you. He said he's not with you. So
Yeah,
why are you talking? You're a fucking pedophile. Why are you talking? You're a pedophile.
I'm not a
You are a
pedophile.
pedophile.
We can have different
You are a
opinions.
pedophile.
Remember, right? Oh, what did
What the
you
fuck
got
you say
planned?
you
You
protect
got kicked out
pedophiles,
last
but you're
time.
not a
Let's hear it.
pedophile.
Go.
I never said
I know
me.
that. You don't
You're
know.
lying.
Anybody run for Congress? Hey, Vaughn, what's your district you're running for? What district is she running for?
What's going on?
What district is she running for?
What's going
What
on?
district is she running for? The people are asking. They're asking. I'm on live. What district is she running for?
Hey, do you guys want to know what district she's running for? Yeah? Then say it. What is it?
Nobody knows. What's your
What district
district?
you running for? Yeah, Google it.
This one.
She wanted to have the police working with ICE or in her city, by the way.
Ma'am,
She's
you're
very
not asking.
pro-ICE.
We want to know what district you're running
For
for.
this.
What
Here for broke
district
social-
are you running
If
for?
you want debate
What
on socialism,
district are you running for?
If you in line,
What?
you're
What
Does your
district?
brain not process? Does your brain not process? What districts are you running for? Do you know what district she runs for?
I think it's district.
Why do you think you're here? What district is it? You're here. What is your
What
district?
district is it?
Hold on, I got it.
It's not a problem. That's a question. What district do you represent?
Go ahead.
No. Why can't she say what? How do you not? No. Pause. How do you not know what district you run for, ma'am?
If you will.
Because I run for the 41st district, so I know mine.
People like this?
You don't debate people like this. What's people like this?
What's people like that?
Right.
She doesn't debate people.
She doesn't debate people like this. What do you
Is
debate?
it non-pedophiles you don't debate? Hey, it's free. Let me get into it.
Oh, go ahead. Jump in.
Jump in here.
Go ahead, sir. Wait, pause. Hold back. Do you know what district she runs for?
She's running for the 45th.
Let them talk.
45th. I'm glad that her spokesperson knows because this bitch don't know.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so hold on one second. Hold on one
No, he
second.
asked to speak.
No,
I
hold
waited
on
for
one
you.
second. Hold on.
What do you need to say?
No, keep it quiet. Why do you feel the need to insult her?
Because I don't like
You insulted me!
Because I
You
don't like
insulted me! What are you talking about? You're getting butthurt now?
I don't like the bitch. That's not simple. That's it. I don't like anybody that supports pedophiles. That's why.
Do any of you guys
She's a
like people
bitch
support
because she
pedophiles?
supports pedophiles.
No? Then why are you on campus? Get out.
How hard is that to understand? You support pedophiles, I don't like you, bitch.
Excuse me, brother. Did he not call you retarded 3 times? He did. He called me more last time too.
So, did you not know the R word is offensive?
Why do you feel the need
Yes.
to come here?
How is it offensive?
How is it offensive? Because you clearly have disabilities. You didn't know that what you display right here is a disability? I would be wrong for calling you the R word, right? I would be wrong. Would I be wrong for calling you the R word? Would I be wrong for calling you the R word? Because you're clearly an illiterate bitch, but would I be wrong for calling you the R word? Would I? I'm an angry black woman, don't play with me.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? No, hold on.
Oh, so now you want to antagonize people? He's trying to antagonize people now.
There's opposites here. He's fine.
Immigrant.
Legally, through the system.
Fuck Trump and fuck Obama.
Through the system.
That's not bad. Hey, I would take that. Oh, he's trying to have a debate. You guys standing here. I know you guys are Republicans, Democrats.
Go ahead.
No. Hey.
You guys want this guy to talk or no?
All your taxpayer money is going to the wars.
Right, we know that. It's going to the fucking genocide. We know. It's not a war, it's a genocide. We know.
Yeah, the genocide.
We know.
But look,
We don't support genocide.
I know, but the first word that comes to your mind, Palantir. Why do you think all this is happening right now? Palantir, look it up.
I'm trying to gather what you're trying to say.
One thing that they looking for data.
Why are you talking to the police now? They're letting you be on campus. You're complaining about the police, but you're MAGA?
No, look. Hey,
I thought you were
pro MAGA.
Huh?
It doesn't matter if he's MAGA.
It doesn't matter if he's MAGA?
No.
Look at MAGA. The racists, the bigots, the pedophiles. It doesn't matter if he's
Wait, I ask
MAGA.
a question. I want to ask a question.
You lost your time.
Wait, anytime.
What else do you have to say?
Hey,
No. You need to move. What do you have to say? What, do you guys have anything else? Clearly, no one's going to come up and interrupt me. So,
Wait, what's her debate?
yeah, what is it?
All she does is yell.
Alright, what's your
All I do is yell because I don't give a fuck to hear what the pedophile's got to say. But I am trying to ask, what are you guys trying to say?
Can I ask the debate?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Ask a debate question.
Alright, what's your
Oh, I don't have a debate question. I'm coming out here because my community called me because the motherfucking pedophile protectors are here. I'm gonna set up on campus another day. I'm gonna have a table on another day. I'm here because I'm here to protect the community from the pedophile protectors. I'm not here to debate.
Alright, so
What is there to debate?
what's your point here?
Why are we protecting the pedophile?
I mean, yeah, that's true. Okay, that's it.
So there's no debate. I'm not debating that.
Because a lot of leaders in all these leaders have
Just like her.
I mean, every leader has flaws, so you're gonna be, every human is flawed. I mean, they all got flaws. I don't support sides. I don't pick sides.
Wait, Amy, I have a question.
You
I have a
support
question.
Mac and
I have a question.
Do I support his state?
Aren't you supposed to be debating?
Yeah, the way he made a statement, but not the
Let
way
me debate you then. Let me debate you.
Bring it together. Because this is not
They're having an interaction. We're letting them have their interaction.
Well, you're the one who wants to debate. Let us debate.
Do you support Trump? Yes or no? Okay. So don't come over here. For one, when you got community members out here whose family members are being ripped off the motherfucking streets by racist. When you got people that are being sexually abused, when you got people that are being motherfucking murdered by MAGA, by white supremacists, and by Trump, don't come up here trying to argue Trump with me, brother. Don't do that. Don't do that.
How do you feel she's pulling a race against you? How do you feel about that?
I don't really
How do you feel?
I mean, to be honest.
Because this is two black people talking. You need to mind your motherfucking business.
Oh, that sounds kind of racist.
It is.
Oh, so you're racist. You're racist.
Towards white supremacists, absolutely.
I'm not a white supremacist.
You are
I'm
white
literally Brazilian. How can I be a white
Do you know white
supremacist?
supremacists?
Any race should be a white
I'm
supremacist.
literally an immigrant. How can I be a white supremacist?
Anybody can be a white supremacist.
How can I be a white
It's not
supremacist?
race or color.
I'm literally a Brazilian immigrant.
It's not race.
Yes, it is. You're racist.
It's not
You're
race.
fucking racist.
Towards white supremacists.
You're racist.
Yes.
You're racist. She's racist against you.
Stop walking up on me. I've already told all
not
y'all.
even talking to you.
You wasn't talking to her.
She's
I already
racist.
told all y'all. Stop walking up on me. I already told all of y'all. Stop walking up on me.
Because we want everybody to hear it. But you cut me off multiple times.
And called him the fucking R word 3 times.
Hey, we're brothers and sisters. Hey, say it louder. Say it louder. Say it louder. Say it louder.
All right, can I ask a question? All right.
Go ahead, ask your question.
Okay, so I'm not saying I support Trump, right? But all this about like he's a pedophile and this and that, we have way more leaders like that. You haven't.
See, this is a white supremacist and he's black. Because as a white supremacist,
You're just calling anybody a white supremacist now.
Yes, anybody
Literally.
who supports
Do you
Did
understand
say
what
it
white
was their
supremacy is?
debate?
Do you
Did you say
understand
it
what
was
white
their
supremacy
debate?
is?
Let them
How
talk.
can he be a white
Let them
supremacist?
talk. Let them
How
talk.
can he be-
You said, hey, you told me not to talk. Let them talk.
How can he be a white
You
supremacist?
told me not to talk. Let them talk.
with Trump sitting here just because they don't have the same color skin as us to be okay with Trump and his people,
I'm not okay with
motherfucking raping their people, caging their people, murdering their people, motherfucker. That's a white supremacist. That's a white supremacist.
That's a white supremacist.
We don't support that.
We don't support that.
So, does she have a mic right now?
There's a mic right there.
Okay, so let's respect the microphone. Go ahead. Let's hear what you have to say.
On the side as a black person, but we do not support no motherfucking Trump around here.
Well, okay. I mean, to be honest, why do you want to shut him down? I already made my point.
I'm not shutting him down.
No, she's racist. She's shutting down black men.
And look at you right now. White supremacist.
Hey,
White
let them
supremacist.
talk. Let them
Finish
talk.
saying your word.
Let them talk.
You said white supremacist. It's a white
Hey,
supremacist.
let them talk. Let them talk. You told me not to talk.
That's why I'm fixing my tone.
Can he ask a question? You also need to understand
You're
public
supporting
speaking.
people.
Okay, anybody else have a question they want to ask?
Give a fuck.
I don't think so.
But you're not going to sit here and stand motherfucking Trump in my face.
I'm not saying that. Did I say that?
The community heard. That is what they heard.
Well, that's
not what they heard.
Fuck how you view it. That's
That's
the
what you're saying.
point. I'm saying.
Why can't he have a different opinion
Shut
than
the
you?
fuck up.
Hey, she put you in your place, little guy. I'm sorry,
He was
man.
black and he was raping people and cutting their heads off.
We talking about our
What happened to your old YouTube channel, man?
We cannot support
It was a character. I killed the character.
You killed the character.
And I always say
I don't think it was the character.
he was
playing a liberal, dude.
That's just our world. Yeah, I agree. If y'all can, if y'all
She wants to debate. She wants to debate.
You want to debate? Yeah, the mic's right here.
Mike's right
Yeah, I
there.
do, but
Hi, we have somebody wants to ask a question.
like,
Go ahead, man.
not everybody.
No, stand right in the middle
There
here.
you go. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Step up because she bumping me with her backpack. If I bump my fist into her face.
Whoa!
Ma'am, I'm sorry she's white.
Don't care. She should
I'm sorry she's white. I'm sorry.
Are you sorry about Trump's a pedophile? Are you sorry that Trump's a pedophile?
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, you sorry Trump's Drake. Drake's a pedophile. Drake's a pedophile. Don't listen to Drake.
Are we gonna have a Royal Rumble?
Can you ask them? And then I walk away from her to make sure she didn't accidentally motherfucking hit And I walked away to make sure you didn't accidentally hit
Just keep walking.
Guy, your YouTube channel failed already. Shut the hell up. Go sit down. Sit down, man.
Keep walking.
Dennis,
Just sit down.
Amy, sit down. Sit down. Oh, okay.
Only thing is that I respect is people that respect different opinions.
Exactly.
don't get violent. Oh my God, she confronted someone. She put her hands on her.
Thank you.
I know what this is. But don't turn around and get my face. Because if I would have gotten her face, I probably hit her.
I told him, at least he's not with us.
Oh,
We didn't want to get shut down.
He is. Because RSL already knows.
no. This is Jeremy. Tell the officer that he is with us, but just make sure that you don't.
Pedophilia? Is there any debate about it?
Fuck no.
So what else are we debating today?
Pedophilia is a crime. Pedophilia is a mental illness, just like all of LGBTQ.
Do Christians hate pedophiles? LGBTQ is as bad as pedophilia, he said.
Right.
LGBTQ is as bad as pedophilia.
But that's the same guy that said he'll work with a pedophile protector, so we really don't care what he has
Really
to say.
not what I said.
That's literally what you said. We literally have it on the clip.
We have it on
And you repeated it when I first got
We
here.
literally have it right here.
I know.
Let me show the video, actually. I think she has. Are you scared he's gonna get you kicked out again? Is that it?
Let her speak.
What's that?
I sure want to hear what she got to say.
Okay, she has a question. What's your name, dear?
Jennifer.
Jennifer, thank you for coming. What would you like to ask us or say?
To me, I'm a person with disabilities. One thing I do not like is how Trump wants us to bring or be in person to, like, go to these ballot boxes. Well, how in the heck can I do that if I can't drive due to my freaking disabilities? I'm deprived. That's not fair to me.
I believe someone with disabilities or deployed should have the ability to do that.
Yeah,
I don't believe he's trying to stop you doing that.
California, we still have that.
Yeah, that's
called absentee ballot.
Absentee ballot. No, we still have absentee ballot.
Yeah, we have absentee ballot.
Military and disabled. Disability.
and they typically
No, he's not.
no, he doesn't want to take that away.
No. He just want to make sure those who are registering to vote that they're legal. They're American citizens. Of course, this is American election, right? You want Americans to vote.
But then
But we wouldn't. I don't ever believe he has ever said
No.
people with disabilities.
No,
shouldn't.
it's actually the able-bodied people that can actually get in their cars, have driver's licenses, because they can drive. That they can drive down and vote in person.
That's
That's
I'm with you.
support her opponent as much as possible. Yes, please come. That would be great.
what I've heard on the
Got it. Yeah, no, I'm never
I'm
going to say
actually
that.
coming to set up.
And I wouldn't agree with that.
She lied and said she wasn't here. Oh, wait, really fast. I thought Amy Von West said that she wasn't here with the pedophile protector. You all noticed that he was sitting here with her, right? Because she said she wasn't here with him. But she was sitting at her table.
Wait, can I sit here? Can I sit here? Why can I sit
She
here?
said she's not here with the
Why can I
pedophile
sit there?
protector, but he was sitting here with her.
This is under
But she
Yeah, she let him sit
in
here.
her public comment space. Just want to point that out.
So who has a question?
So make sure whatever district she runs for, she still can't even answer that. Then look at this guy. He said Trump won. Don't all Trump supporters look the same? Don't they all look the same?
You want to say something bad?
Look at him smiling.
You want to say something?
Look at him. What you smiling about? Those Epstein files?
Wait, I have the files right here. Let me read them. Alright. I previously provided a tip about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, under an alias I have for myself. Reacted. All the other details of the previous tip match all the information given in today's tip, except that I've given my real name. A detective from NYPD, FBI Sex Trafficking Task Force called me a couple weeks ago from a 212 area code number. I talked to him for about 20 or 30 minutes about my being sex trafficked by my uncle and Jeffrey Epstein in 1984 while I was 13 and pregnant. I told him some other important information about other high-profile individuals involved in my sex trafficking and the murder and disposal of my newborn daughter. In my sex trafficking, because I gave birth to her while in the middle of the sex trafficking ordeal. I cannot remember the detective's name, nor do I have a number.
Yeah, we keep on pushing it where everybody has to
where I can contact him. I would like to have his name and contact information. And I also like to know if there will be any further follow-up. Violation other. And then, here's the greatest part. Under the complaint information, it lists that one of the subjects was Jeffrey Epstein. And it also lists that another subject was Donald Trump, age 70. If you want to see the files, it is right here to read for yourself. Right here. If anybody would like to see it.
You're answering questions too, right? So do you believe that the information in the Epstein files is real?
So I have all the evidence right here that you're actually Trump's a pedophile. So why do you keep supporting him? Why do you keep supporting him?
Okay.
You told me. Because I'm fucking told me. Yeah, you did.
So you're a Republican, but not MAGA or not a Trump supporter. Because there are differences.
You called him a retard 3 times out of defense.
So calling him a retard means I'm defending him.
No, because he's trying to antagonize Trump.
By showing the files. How's he antagonizing Trump?
Because he's showing us clear evidence.
I love the concept.
Get down there.
But I think everyone should serve time like anybody. I'm not like Liberty is blind, right? Lady Liberty is blind, and it seems like she's not enough, which is really sad.
Hey, Dad Noodles, come back over here. Get back in here, man.
Can we try? What are you saying, Daddy? Come on,
is there a certain volume we can have it at? Not at all?
No.
Even though everyone's louder than...
Next time we do this, we have to get a permit for it.
Okay, go ahead. Take out that shoes, go please.
So do you feel like Trump should run based off morals, like because he has followers?
Why are you attacking? Well, for one, he's already ran in office.
Yeah.
So you're saying, do I feel he shouldn't be in office?
Yeah, shouldn't be in office, yeah.
No, he should not. Trump needs to be impeached. To the highest extent of the law.
Is it based off his moral conduct? Like,
just because you're racist does not mean that you should be arrested. No one. There's racist people. That doesn't mean you should be arrested. He should be arrested because he participated. He should be arrested because he raped women. He should be arrested because he raped children, boys and girls. He should be arrested not even for the racist, not even for the injury, for his crimes against children. Not because of the racist. I'm just like,
But I'm saying that's why you need to do it. Is it going to trial for
and like
okay, yeah, I agree on that.
And no one, anyone that's on the right side of the fight, we're not saying
What's Noodle Arm saying? What do you got to say, Noodle Arm? What's that tone? He's got noodles and Noodle Arm.
Hey, bro, Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Why are you supporting a pedophile? Why are you supporting a pedophile?
How do I support that?
Why are you supporting a pedophile? You're calling me arsters because I'm telling you that Trump's a pedophile. This guy's so supporting a pedophile. He thinks the rape of women and children is okay, just so you guys know.
Where did I say that?
Hey, there's no point arguing with him, bro. Where did I say that? This guy's tone deaf, bro.
Last time he got his ass kicked out.
I got my ass kicked out. Oh, so you're proud to
Are you pro-cop?
Information came out about
in what way?
Are you pro-cop?
Yeah, I support cops.
Why are you bitching when the cops kick you out?
Now you insulted me.
I'm sorry, man. The paper hit you.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, why did you complain and bitch and moan when the cops kicked you out? Want to pull it out?
Yeah, what did I say to the cop? I was literally pounding the cop saying, hey, bro, that's a great job.
forever.
What did I say?
So that's
It isn't fair.
It's
not fair to our public.
Oh, you got me saved on the favorites. This man's got my entire fucking
favorites. Hey, wait! Why did you ever post me? You never posted me. No, he didn't. He never posted me on Instagram.
You know the laws about that, right? The public space you can record. There's no law against
I was
that.
in his account saying, why didn't you post me? Where's the clip of me?
And if you really believe that, ask these officers right behind you. I guarantee you, I have every right to.
Nobody watches your YouTube channel.
You didn't get any content. Those are the ones we're talking about.
I got more likes than you guys. My video got
This guy calls me a cancel YouTuber. He's like, you didn't give me enough clout. Oh my god.
Yeah, YouTuber. You're on Instagram. Can you read? Are you literate? I said
There's a lot of
So now you're defining how my platform gets used. So you're just moving your retarded. Why
were you so scared to post me?
It doesn't matter.
Why am I scared? What's scary about it? Your arms are bigger than your fucking legs, dude. You can barely even stand up. Look at how you stand.
I can barely stand up.
You're with
Matt, I'd rather be skinny than a pedophile defender.
I'm with about to blow you off. Do two. Try two. Try to do two. Do one push-up. Do a
You act like a child because you want something to touch you.
Do another
After your YouTube channel failed, if you turn to right,
I mean, clearly, you have to be dating somebody in order to be here without anything going on here.
What was it that caused it?
Debating? I think you're just arguing.
That's what I'm saying. So it's hard
You have pedophiles sympathizers.
And why are you here for a debate?
Why did you invite
Dennis.
I did not.
Dennis.
He was sent here because he,
Dennis.
I guess you
Time out. Let's time out and recollect.
No, you just told me.
And the black people can do black shit. Like NBA Youngboy, he let out NBA Youngboy. That's the best rappers outside. Trump let out
Why are you walking away? Why are you scared?
She's getting. We're too spicy.
Come on up.
Hold on a second.
Come on up.
No, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Buddy.
Some guys are setting up like little seats as like a.
She wanted to talk. She hasn't been able to talk.
I'm not
Who knows where he was at? Because she didn't.
Exactly.
No. She hasn't been able to talk.
You tell me
She literally spoke already, so I don't know what he's talking about.
He's cool. I like this dude.
You like him, thank you.
I did too.
Because you're the most reasonable.
Yeah, because you're the most reasonable.
He's the one that was recorded a few weeks ago saying he supports pedophiles. We do not like him.
Never said I support pedophiles.
Yes, he did. He has the video.
No.
Yes, he did.
That's what you said.
We have the video. We're not lying. We literally have. He said he will work with pedophiles.
What I would
He said he will work with pedophiles if it means stopping abortion.
Video.
Oh yeah, the video. Let's see the video.
With this guy, and that video went viral, and it caused Cerritos College to go viral.
Getting 100
Because
views
why
isn't viral,
is someone
baby.
here?
Couple of hundred views ain't viral.
So of course, when everyone saw you on your name, regardless of whatever you all came to talk about, all everyone
Why are you
saw was
supporting
you guys
Trump?
him. So this brings
got nothing
you
to say,
guys,
don't
if
you?
you guys are not
You're a pedophile.
that's everyone's attitude and energy towards you all because of his. Yes. And so for him to try to retract now, the video's right here. This man has it.
Giving him the
And then he came and sat down with us.
giving him the option. I would love to see that video in the first 3 minutes of the first like to see because anybody can take like the media is
Yeah, exactly.
And I
They took everything.
But I'd love to see that.
Yeah, they took everything
give
out.
them a chance to defend themselves.
No. Because there's
She doesn't believe in that.
There's no
She doesn't believe in that. She wants him. She wants him killed in the court of public opinion.
It was a debate like this. There's nothing you should say. Previous to
I can't do those pushes. I'm older. I'm a grandpa.
nowhere in there, I would imagine that someone can get any clip of you saying, I support pedophilia as long as it means any rape. No one should be able to get a video like that of you. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what happened before.
He wanted to play me.
But no, it's not possible. You get what I'm saying? It's not possible. So for you all, it was like, wait, Why are they here with this guy that just said that?
Why'd you get put in time?
He said,
she was telling you.
yeah, come here, come on. So he tagged himself with you guys.
Who tagged?
Well, the thing is,
You think this? Are you running for Congress?
Sure am.
Does
Sure
else have a
am.
question?
You didn't know that?
He has a.
Araceli didn't tell you? Shoni Williams, I'm running for Congress in the 41st district.
Do you guys have questions at all?
Do you know what stalking is?
Nobody's got questions.
You do.
How did I stalk her?
You literally showed up and
every single time.
How did I stalk her? I'm sorry.
Can I talk to you? You stalker. You're a
How did I
stalker.
stalk her?
You're a stalker.
How did I stalk her?
You're a stalker. You're a stalker. You're a stalker. You're a stalker. I got you. You're a stalker.
You're walking towards me. You're walking towards me. I already told you.
I'm gonna help her follow a restraining order if I want, whether it's good or bad.
Like, she wants you to ask her.
Did you hear that?
I don't have any questions.
She needed a restraining order.
Exactly. She just confessed.
You just said that. That's two witnesses that are going to go to a judge
And the camera got it.
Oh,
I'm
good.
recording too. I don't give a fuck.
The judge is gonna look at that. You will have a restraining order.
Don't worry,
You will never get elected to Congress.
Don't worry, you'll get all of the wonderful clout you're trying to get for running from Congress, and you'll also get a restraining order when
Have
it
you ever
says
looked at
congressional candidate issued restraining order issued against congressional candidates.
I can't even get my words out.
I have a legitimate question. I have a legitimate question.
Okay, so what do you prove by doing that?
What are we proving?
Have you read that?
What do you What are we proving here?
Are you gonna use the R word against me too?
Retarded?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are retarded.
I'm not a pedophile protector.
I don't protect pedophiles.
You do. Make America great again. When was America great? Let's talk about it. When was America great?
What year were you born?
When was America
What year
great?
were you born?
When? Oh Lord, I don't even want to know.
What year were you born?
When? Let me know. When was America great?
America was great a year before you were born. You showed up.
America great?
Going downhill.
So you don't have an answer. You don't have an answer?
When was America
You said make it great again. So when was it great?
100%. I don't know, before all this woke mind virus stuff.
Before the woke mind virus. What is a woke mind virus? What is a woke mind virus?
You have to.
The woke mind virus?
Before 2020. You don't hide people. You don't.
Oh yeah, before 2020. What's the woke mind virus?
The world was America was great before 2020.
Ideology.
You said the world was great before 2020. No, I'm asking your spokesperson. You said the world was great before 2020. What changed in 2020? Exactly.
Wokeness.
What changed in 2020?
Wokeness.
What's wokeness?
You don't know?
Did you know that your president?
Explain it.
Hold on.
What's wokeness?
I gotta ask the question. Hey, did you know that your president does not support Medicare for all? And we clearly need Medicare for all because you have like 3 teeth in your mouth.
Are you talking about, oh, we're doing the insults.
We have like 3 teeth in your mouth.
So what's with the
Medicare for all would
insults?
fix
What's
that.
with the insults?
It would. Medicare for all would fix
I
your
have
teeth.
a question.
I don't need Medicare for all.
Why are you here with them who said they?
And you need manners.
You need teeth.
You need manners.
You need teeth. I don't give a fuck about manners. Decorum's
Clearly.
Decorum's gone.
Clearly.
Decorum's gone.
Why?
Decorum's gone.
Clearly.
Clearly.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yes, pedophile protector.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yes.
You're very upset about pedophilia.
Clearly. Are you not upset about pedophilia?
Oh yeah, it's horrible.
Wait.
I'm very upset about pedophilia.
Real quick. They said they haven't seen the video.
Oh, they haven't?
I'm going to show them the video.
Oh, let's show them the video of the person they had sitting at their table. Let me just catch this on my camera. Who was sitting at their table?
Is he going to be allowed to get to since he called him a retard 3 times?
I know. Put up to
Your
you.
question. These are the people you want to associate with your campaign?
She already did.
Can you start it over? Sorry. It's about to get to this part. Just let them hear it.
Yeah, why do you need a video? You repeated what you said.
I repeated what I said.
Multiple times.
Welcome. Just let them hear it.
This is stage 20.
He's a propagandist in training.
Tomorrow, girl, he literally had no teeth.
That was him. That was it. He said, I'll work with a pedophile to end abortion.
Who's a pedophile? You're working with
Donald Trump.
He said
Donald Trump is a pedophile. I said he ended abortion. He said Donald Trump is a pedophile. I said, well, if he's a pedophile, I'll work with Donald Trump, a pedophile, to end abortion.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
This is how I would have said it different.
You would have said it different. That's fine. You would have said it different. I'm engaging with socialists. Yeah, you would have said it different.
bring in America, we need affordability.
You want to say it
We need
different?
sustainability.
That's fair.
We need Medicare.
So my question is, do you support abortion? Because that's murder.
So we would say different.
So for someone to say, look what her sign says.
Say it different.
Her sign says,
But you just repeated it 3 times.
No, I didn't hear what you said in
for Congress. I don't know what
But he repeated exactly what he said.
No, that's why we are saying different. So I understand why you did that way, but the thing is that we would say different.
The thing is though,
Okay,
For me, I'm against pedophiles.
ma'am, I get that. Can I talk to you
If
real
it's
quick?
Trump
How is that
or Biden,
lazy? How
whoever
is that stupid? How is that
has come
helpful?
out that
We
they
need
are
these
pedophiles, they should be held to the highest
I agree.
level.
We can't afford to live in
Okay,
America.
but
We can't
ma'am,
afford
why
to
do
live
you
in California. People are
associate
making
these
well
people
over
with
$1,000
your...
I didn't associate.
Okay,
I
ma'am,
on
okay.
my own table.
Ma'am,
They came because they're
ma'am, then why do you, then why don't
I
you
didn't know what they
let them
said.
leave? Why don't you kick them out?
That's why they didn't.
$6 a gallon minimum.
But
We can't
Jeff
afford this.
Noodle, he sat here.
I don't know what he said.
And then they twisted. He called that kid a retard 3 times, man. Why are they associated with this? I do.
But the thing is that that's him, it's not me.
Okay, but he's associated with your campaign, ma'am. Why then why is he sitting down at your table with your name blasted everywhere?
This is him.
Yes, and he was right there, man.
And that's him. Whatever he said, he didn't say that to me. I didn't hear any of that.
Right.
He said retard 3 times out loud.
Yes, he was starving to.
By letting someone sit at the table. By letting someone sit at the table that you set up for your campaign that has said words like that, that is you associating with it.
But what is retard?
But we do not need to send someone out to another country.
No, there are 2 different. There's the slur and then there's the actual medical.
But he's not talking about
Yeah, he's using the slur. Exactly. Meaning that he's stupid. He's demeaning. What, ma'am? You are a serious candidate for your
Because many Republicans
I'm not accusing you of anything.
this is about
the vote is
Yes.
insane.
But if he said something, I'm not accountable for that because he just
Believe it or not, please reflect myself. Progressive
I didn't know he said all that last time.
But that's not. If you're sitting here saying that people
Stop associating these people with your campaign. I am not telling you this out of hate. I am telling you this out of pure love. I am telling you this because I am loving because I'm trying to. I don't want other students. I don't want my class to be antagonized by the people associated with your campaign.
Yeah, she's not.
Thank you. Okay. He's telling me about the son.
I told her I
We're having a talk.
I told her I
Yes. But this is
running for Congress, too.
But again, as I explained, when people see you sitting here with this man, all we knew was what
Yeah,
this
he just
man.
grabbed your microphone.
So
I'm
when
just
we
saying.
see
He
yours,
just grabbed your
It's actually my microphone.
This is my first time.
we don't know that. So even when the
So he's
commission
supporting
was
your
on, we
campaign.
didn't know. We thought you guys were legitimate.
We've brought it up to you. We have made you aware.
Amy said, unserious candidate.
That's right.
Amy, I have one request.
He's not associated with you, but he's sitting in your chair holding his microphone.
Guys, one at a time, respect.
One at a time.
I have one
Go
request.
to the mic.
So you don't support pedophiles, right?
I do not support
Okay.
pedophiles.
So I have
No one supports
Okay,
it.
hold on. I believe you. Let me ask you a question. So if you
Yeah,
don't,
he's still standing here.
Let me
He's
talk,
still standing here, ma'am.
Well, I'd like to comment on what he said.
Yeah,
what I would
let
have
him
said.
finish. Hear me. Go comment on what.
If you guys want.
Listen to what he said. Listen.
Hold on, let
I
him
will
finish.
listen. He seems more reasonable than you.
okay.
No, she just.
Let me.
I thought we were gonna let him speak.
Let me
So
speak.
people were accusing her of being everything in the book, and you guys would be upset too. She's obviously upset.
I'm not accusing her of everything. I'm just letting her know the people that's her associated with her.
Can I ask you just one quick question?
That's all
If
I'm
you keep saying that you're gonna let him speak, but you keep interrupting him, why did
Which
you?
one? They're both talking.
You keep saying
No,
to let him speak.
He was talking.
He's yelling over.
Yeah, he wanted to talk.
But do you want him to talk? Because I don't.
Could you let him talk?
Yeah, that's
Real
right.
quick, I'm sorry.
They just now realized I'm ready for Congress. So they're not listening.
So I believe you don't support pedophiles. Then kick these people out because they clearly do support pedophiles and you heard it on video. Kick them out.
Okay, now listen, we gotta address his comment. Go
Yes.
ahead.
Okay. So in America, what we do is there's checks and balances. There's a court of law, and if people are guilty of something, then you go to jail, and you're supposed to pay the crime for no matter what line, side party you're on. So what I feel like he said, and I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yeah, you're actually saying just what I said last time.
What I feel like he said is I only know of one person Yeah. Maybe my dad, no. I only know one person that's perfect.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
Amen.
So we have to work with imperfect people, which really suck. Now, Trump was a pedophile, and if he did...
He's not was, he is.
Listen,
So in America, it's innocent until proven guilty. In a court of law, unfortunately.
All people don't get court of law. The people being snatched up on the streets, they don't get court of law.
Let him finish.
So in other countries, like
You can get your tape.
there's countries where I've seen videos where
I'm gonna need you to stop. You're doing too much, bitch.
Accuse someone of something, like South America, for example. Or South Africa, for example. They'll just come and machete you down in the streets.
Right.
And we don't want that here. That's why we're opening debate. No, I've seen it.
No. You said we don't want that here in America. I mean,
So anyway, in a court of law, they should serve time. If Trump was a pedophile and he did those things and is convicted in court, I 100% support him.
so why is he not being prosecuted? What's your thoughts on that, right?
He's
Why
agreeing.
are they
That's
not
what he said at
revealing?
all, sir. That's not what he said at
Because
all.
the evidence is there.
That's exactly what I said if you look at the video.
He said he ended abortion, which is murdering babies, and he said something along the lines of I'm willing to work with a pedophile.
That's not what he said at all. We all saw the video. That's not what he said.
He's
The video
willing to
went
work with
viral.
a pedophile.
On your vision viral.
To end abortion, like what he said.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So what we're saying, my husband
And they twisted my words.
everybody
here is being respectful.
That's perfect, okay?
Yeah, so
We have to work with pedophiles from Democrat and Republican.
So you're saying you too would work with pedophiles? Okay, no, that's what we're asking for clarity.
Why are they
Okay.
We are for the people and by the people.
I mean, we have the freedom of
That's
movement.
why
I can't arrest
the elite
people.
on both sides, Democrat and Republican, do not like us. Because we want to fight for the people, but we have to work with them when we get to Congress or in government.
Hey, Noodles, you heard that? She says she has to work with you, bro. That's funny. She says she has to. She has no other choice, bro.
The government, he's not in the government.
Alright. Okay, I'm just. I want to go back to what he said.
I'm your daddy.
Okay, let him finish. Can he finish?
Hold on, let him finish. Let
Look at this. Look at this.
let Billabong. Oh, you did?
My daddy.
Okay, so everything you said is
So
what
do
I
you
said.
guys want him to finish?
Tell this nigga out. Wait.
Everything you said. The only thing I didn't add was
He wants to be my daddy. What's your name?
He has a question.
Wait, hold on. This man just said he wants to be my daddy. What's your name?
you want to be somebody's daddy?
Internet persona.
Bro, you can't be anybody's daddy. You got one round, like 12 push-ups.
Oh, DF Noodles.
That's his internet. YouTube. You find his internet.
Did he even do 10 push-ups?
He didn't
Because
even
I didn't even see 10.
Muslims go in and attack.
Challenge, bro.
I think you gotta do push-ups again. I think you gotta do push-ups again, Deaf Noodles. Deaf Noodles.
Listen.
Why aren't you looking at me now?
I can see
You
your
want to talk
clothes
to
all
me over
stuck into
there.
your face, bro.
He finds you boring. Get Mo. He finds me boring.
This is
Then why is your name again? You don't have to worry about that.
You don't. That's a weird name.
Oh, let me clarify, Anna.
Because they don't care.
Check. They said, is this the Amy fan? Amy Fan that was charged with bribery. Is anybody?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
For example,
that's her.
Sharia law.
I don't even know.
Part of Sharia law is if your wife doesn't agree with you, you can punch her in the face.
Exactly.
And it's endorsed. That's not.
And then there's rules of nature.
In
Rules of
Christianity,
nature.
they elevate women.
Animals gotta kill
Like
other
I elevate
animals
my
to
wife.
survive, right? There needs to be violence in a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. There needs to be a little
justice.
bit. Yeah, justice. I say justice.
What kind of justice is
I
that?
like this guy.
Is like,
He's smart.
well, I'm not.
I'm a Machiavellian, sir. Right?
So did you get your question answered?
I like the way you came and you talked about the other problems that's going on. If we're looking at it,
Is anybody going to ask me for bribery? I'm
That's the
serious.
problem.
America.
Well, you gotta also be careful with accusations. If you have no proof and you start going around killing people, you're gonna start killing innocent people.
So, I mean, there's a lot of leaders, like Uganda leaders, African leaders, that done the same things as y'all, but we're
people
just
based
like, I
on
don't
an
know how to explain it,
accusation.
but we're all the
That's
same,
why we have laws in this
depending
country.
on if you want to do bad or good.
We're
To
all
me,
pursuing life,
yeah.
liberty, and the pursuit of
I mean,
happiness,
to be
right?
honest with you, I don't-
and to debate and disagree.
Moralism-
We can disagree.
To me, moralism is a human concept. I ain't even gonna lie. That's a human thing.
Yeah, well, it goes back to the beginning of time.
Yeah.
He came with all of them.
Oh, he just
God
came.
says,
Hey, they got a lot more signs.
We all came with Jesus.
Do those other signs have antagonizing words on them?
You came with Jesus.
Yeah, we all came with Jesus.
All eagles. Oh, really?
Are you a Christian?
I'm a Christian, so I'm wondering what
Oh, you
Jesus
are?
you came with.
You're a Christian?
Yeah, I'm a Christian, so what Jesus you came with?
The way you act,
You're a Christian.
I have one question.
God, no, I be cussing people the
Wait, one
fuck
question.
out.
I got one question.
What
You're a
Jesus you
Christian?
came with?
You pray to Jesus with
I
that
sure
mouth?
do.
You do?
I sure do.
Wait,
Well, I guess we do Christian different.
We do Christian different, because see, my Christianity, we don't support pedophiles.
Oh, I have one question. My Christianity.
My Christianity, we don't support racism. My Christianity, we don't support sexism. My Christianity, we don't support bigotry. My Christianity,
You kill unborn children.
my Christianity lets people feel free to choose what they want to do with their body.
Okay, so
my
your
Christianity does. My Christianity does.
is a murderous
My Christianity. Does
You
your
say no.
Christianity take care of the children? that are
No,
in
you
foster
murder
care?
children.
That's Christ, right?
Have you ever gotten an abortion? Have you ever gotten an abortion?
Why would I need an abortion?
She's gotten
I don't
multiple
know.
abortions.
But if I wanted to,
Do you know that? Do you know
who
that?
got me pregnant?
Wait, where's your proof? Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Where's your evidence?
From how badly she got triggered. From how badly she got triggered. She got triggered. She got triggered.
Am I triggered?
She got triggered when she got pregnant from how she's triggered. I'm wondering if she got pregnant when she was underage from a male relative.
Hey, what the fuck?
I got pregnant from a male relative.
I don't know, just why are you fantasizing about that? I'm not. I'm doing a psychological profile on you. No, I'm doing a psychological profile on you.
You mean a
Based on your behavior, your hatred, and your support of
I never had
abortion.
a teen pregnancy.
You did?
I never had a teen pregnancy.
She's had 18 pregnancies, she said.
I never had
18 pregnancies. 18 pregnancies.
Little bro, nobody finds you fucking funny. It's not gonna work. You're a child. You're a fucking child. Get up here, do more push-ups. Come on, get up.
Because
Get
I'm
up,
black.
Because you love abortion.
You thought I had a teen pregnancy because I'm black.
No, it's because you love abortion.
Because I'm black. Because I'm black. Because I'm black. You assume I
Support that. Hey, put the camera down.
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. You assumed I had a teen pregnancy because I'm black, huh? No, say it with your chest. That's what you assumed.
You literally said it.
Why are you scared? Say it.
I just can't believe that you have made your whole identity.
You assume.
You have made your whole
You can't say it with your chest.
being black.
You can't say it with your chest.
You made your whole identity
You
being
can't say it
black.
with your chest, can you? You
I don't even
can't.
know what that means, man.
Stand with your chest, bitch, means stand on 10 toes. That's what it means. Stand on 10 toes.
Okay.
You thought I had a teen pregnancy because I'm black.
No.
You
Yes.
Hey, shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up.
No, you didn't hear me say that. You didn't hear me say that.
I thought you might have a teen pregnancy
You thought because
you're so pro-choice and you're very triggered about that.
Because she's
So
black.
how does that relate to teen pregnancy? There are teens that actually do not support pro-choice.
He said he's not triggered over pedophiles, so he.
What?
Yeah, he's right. They were teenagers. They have their children.
So what about them? Because you're contradicting yourself. If
You know, abortion is like the #1 killer of black people in America.
Is it? No, actually it's white supremacy.
Exactly. Baked into Planned Parenthood. The woman who founded Planned Parenthood was a white supremacist.
He's made you look
And
at
she said we got to get Planned Parenthood clinics into black neighborhoods because we need to get rid of black people.
She made it about it. She started talking about her own vagina.
You support abortion. You support white supremacy.
Yeah. Are you gonna raise these people kids?
I don't
Are you gonna raise these kids?
I would absolutely raise black children. So you want black children to be killed? You want black children? No, you don't. You literally just said that. You don't care about literally just said that. She loves black. She loves Planned Parenthood. She loves white supremacist Planned Parenthood, and she don't care about black babies. You don't care about. You don't
care about black babies.
You don't.
You don't.
Hey, where's your
You don't care about black babies.
You know what you are.
You don't care about black babies.
You know what she is,
What
guys?
am I?
I'm gonna tell you, she's running for Congress. All she can talk about is black issues. You are a race grifter. You're a race grifter.
Because who do I talk about the most? Who do I talk about the most?
She's a race grifter.
Is it black people? Actually, no. It's all humanity. Unlike
It is. You haven't talked about humanity at all. You haven't talked about humanity at all.
All humanity.
Fetuses. You were talking about
Exactly.
You don't talk about fetuses.
What about fetuses?
They're humans.
Embryos?
Yes, embryos are human. Human embryos. They're not chicken embryos.
Okay, so did your ancestors, the white supremacists, did they care when they were
My people were not white supremacists.
What were your people?
I'm Latino.
I don't give a fuck. White supremacists.
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. I can tell you are very angry that you were born a black woman.
No, actually.
That's very apparent. That you are so angry that you are angry at God, at nature, the government. You are so angry that you were born a black woman. You are.
I am.
Yeah. You like Michelle Obama. She actually is happy to be born a black woman.
You mean Big Mike?
You like Michelle Obama?
Big Mike.
You like Michelle Obama?
Big Mike. I read that on the internet.
How did you feel about your president putting her face on a Muslim? How did you feel about that?
Obama's gay. Big Mike. Big Mike. Obama's gay.
How did I feel? How did I feel?
You ever see the size of Big Mike's schlong? Just like,
I am so happy, first of all. I'm so happy that your mama did not abort you, first of all. And I wish you would be okay with being black. And being female. No, she's not. No, she's not.
She's absolutely not.
She's a total race grifter. She's a total. Either that or she's just a race grifter.
She's pro-abortion. She's pro-black genocide.
Look at that car.
We're just having fun.
Go back to making YouTube videos.
Right. He's clearly a paid agitator too, so we're just having fun with them. It's fun.
Well, you can. No, real recognize real, I guess.
We're just having fun. I don't get paid.
Why are you leaving out decent agitator? Why are you leaving out decent agitator?
Look at the pedophile protectors. Look at the pedophile protectors.
You're not a part of the joke now.
No, hold on.
You're not a part of the joke. Wait, I have a question. Why are you looking at Big Mike's dick?
Look
Why are you looking at Big Mike's dick?
Look at the pedophiles.
Did it turn you on?
It's a big, salacious Big Mike dick.
Do you have kids? Do you got kids too?
Yeah. Boy, Amy, we should take your sign down.
We need to open CPS cases against him.
You're saying you're a pedophile? He's saying he's a pedophile, guys.
He's a pedophile. He's a pedophile.
By your own words, you're a pedophile.
He's a pedophile.
You called gay people pedophiles.
He's a pedophile.
And you're saying you're gay. You're a pedophile.
He's a pedophile.
So you're saying that Michelle Obama's a dude?
He's a pedophile.
You're saying Michelle
I'm
Obama's
saying
a
you're a
dude?
pedophile.
You're saying Michelle Obama's a dude?
Why are you thinking I'm
Michelle Obama's a dude?
Why are you thinking I'm a
Black woman on the record saying Michelle Obama's a dude.
Obama's a dude.
Michelle Obama's a dude. Michelle Obama's a dude.
Hey, is Barack Obama on that Epstein list?
Barack Obama is on the Epstein list.
Barack Obama is a pedophile.
We can't make them leave.
So you guys don't like the first black president? Are y'all racist?
I don't like
No, they don't like the black first. They don't like black.
Why do you care more that Obama's black than his actions? No, you're the racist one.
He's trying to give me nuance about a pedophile. He's trying to tell me. He's trying to say if you're a black, it's okay to be a pedophile.
That's what you said.
That's what you said. That's what you just said.
You know who's not on the Epstein file?
That's what he just said. He said he likes black pedophiles.
So do you.
He only likes pedophiles that are black.
Look at this man.
That's
And this lady, she's running for Congress.
You host. They know who I am. Look at him.
Why are you mad, bro? Last time you were up here.
I'm not mad. I didn't get mad last time. I did get mad last time. I'm not mad this time.
Look at him. He said Trump
Talking to this guy last week was a gift.
Can you smile for the
A
camera?
gift from God, because I went back and I said,
No, show your teeth. Show your teeth. Come on.
Sharp. But you made me better, bro.
He don't even want to show his teeth.
You made what doesn't kill me, only make me stronger.
You just said right now you should
No, and you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. I'm sorry, you're not a liar, you're just lying. You're lying. His identity is not liar. He's just lying.
So I don't have the clip right here? I don't have it right here?
Yeah, you just saw it. They just watched it.
We were just talking because they weren't.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Can we get some room? He wants to have a conversation.
Hey guys.
He wants to have a conversation.
It's okay.
All right.
Yeah, calm down.
Amy, kick them out. Amy, kick them out.
Guys,
Guys, this is free speech.
You want me so then can I sit right there? You let them sit. You let them both sit there.
Here, see, I'll
there we go.
It's okay.
She's never met him before, just so you guys know.
Listen.
No, that's not true. I know. I know.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on.
Wait, but that wasn't even freedom of speech. That was hate speech.
Hey guys, he's trying to ask a question if you want to hear.
Okay, hold on.
But she should have never had him sitting at her table.
Exactly.
Like she can't come out of the area.
Primaries are coming up, by the way, guys.
June 2nd, make sure you're right.
Hey, by the way, everybody coming up. You guys want to oppose
I was reading your flyer. And well, just first and foremost, guys, thank you everyone for being here.
Yeah!
I appreciate it.
She supports dogs.
Woo! Dogs! Oh yes, that's comfort. That's my baby.
I think what's better than being out here and yelling at each other is voting.
Yeah.
So I think that's way better than screaming and yelling. It does not get us anywhere. I appreciate you guys for being out here though. First and foremost, I got it. One of my issues is where is it?
No, that's hers.
Yes.
Yeah, right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, and this is not my platform. This is her
Yes.
platform.
Right.
Okay.
Your fourth point about investing into STEM programs, which seems a little bit counterintuitive to the anti-socialism side.
And then my Instagram. I guess I do.
And I wanted to ask,
Could you explain that?
Yeah.
in the sense of, I mean, can we find an agreeable definition for socialism first and foremost? Is my question. Or what's your guys' definition of socialism? Guys.
You can't even lead. You don't have a
Excuse me.
Forum and answer the question.
Okay, excuse me. Please don't talk to my wife like that. Okay.
Sorry,
let,
you
let
running or
him
is your
talk.
wife
Go
running?
ahead.
Are you
And
running or is
he
your
asked
wife
me the
running?
question. I'm not. Do I have my flyers here?
You're very much the party of peace, huh?
Okay. So anyway,
Let's
to
get
answer
the mic.
to answer your question, she can answer too. You were referring it to me. Okay. So, socialism, what I believe, is theft.
Why don't you let your wife answer the
It's
question?
stealing from somebody.
Why don't you let your wife answer the
It's
question?
shouting people down.
Why don't you
not
let your wife
caring
answer
about
the
people's
question?
rights, right?
Who's running?
And it's
you or your wife?
just distraction
Who's
and
running?
chaos.
You or your wife?
So, for example,
Who's running? You or your wife?
Who's running? We want to hear from who's running.
So we don't want to hear from you then.
Exactly.
do you guys want to hear from me or no?
I
thought he did.
Sit your butt down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. As a matter of fact, stay the fuck away from me.
Go home.
You're invading his personal space.
Hey, if you can't dialogue, don't
It's okay.
You can't dialogue either because you can't even answer questions, smarty pants. You can't even answer.
Ignore him.
You can't even answer questions.
let me share. You want me to talk?
You can share it again.
No, not really. No.
You're the one that wants a dialogue. You want a dialogue,
You don't
so
want me
speak.
to
Let her dialogue.
Okay,
She's trying to. You're talking
so
over.
for me, I came from a communist regime. So I understand what it means when people have control over everything. They take your freedom away,
Very
freedom of
controlling, sounds
speech, freedom of religion, freedom to bear arms. They silence you by fear and intimidation. And we are in America. We are not there completely yet. But on the other side, when you can't dialogue, you can't agree to disagree and listen to the other side, because the other guy earlier, I love the fact that he thinks differently than I do. And that's why I say, I'd rather have one Amy, one you, than a ton of you around, right? That's why you're unique, right? And different, because all of us are different, and I like that. And different ideas and different values. That's why we dialogue, so in that way we can understand each other, right? Because I want to understand you. What are some of the things that frustrates you? But in a communist socialist country, you don't have that freedom to dialogue. And you don't have the freedom to go against the government if the government is attacking you. You cannot. Because in a communist country, when people knock on the door, someone's going to be missing. And not only that, someone's going to get killed. I witnessed my grandpa's brother got stabbed till he couldn't crawl away anymore because they knocked on his door to ask him to go at night for a real educational camp. But he rejected it and he said, no, I have to take care of my family. So for us, my dad served alongside the Americans during the fall of Saigon. Later, he was captured. He was tortured. And when he released, that's when we escaped on the fishing boat. We are the boat people. And so we're so thankful to be in the land of the free because of the brave. And this nation is different because it's upheld by the constitutional rights, not like North Korea, the dictatorship, not like the communist regime, China, or Venezuela, the socialist country. That's the reason why, or Vietnam, a communist dictator. That is the reason why I love America, and I must defend the freedom of speech to speak. And to speak your mind whenever you want to, and not to be intimidated by, because people have power, which is the government. And the government should never silence your voice. And they did a trial run during COVID time. They tried to bring fear to intimidate you guys. And then so you guys cannot socialize among each other. And you guys were isolated. That is the first thing that they are doing. Because the thing is that in a communist country, they want to silence your voice by intimidating you. We in America here can agree to disagree, and it's okay. And I want you to. Because, for example, the government, if they're too big, they have all the power, they will silence you. But not only that, when they take away your constitutional right to speak, you guys, your generation, have a lot to lose. You have to fight to defend your freedom. When someone tells you to shut up because they're more powerful than you, then you say, hell no. I'm going to speak up and rally the people and speak out. And that's what you guys are supposed to do. Your freedom of speech. Thank you. I agree. Okay? And that's why I'm here as a local elected official to defend you guys and to hear your opinion and to hear your voice. Okay? Not a lot of local elected officials will come here to hear your concerns and grievances. I want to.
Most of that I think is great. Two things I have. May I ask which party you're on?
I am registered Republican all my life because the value is pro-life. I've always been pro-life because I defend value from the womb to the tomb. And the reason why I value your life from the womb to the tomb is that your life matters. I'm happy that your parent didn't abort you guys because you guys have a future and a hope. Even though sometimes you feel like your condition, your situation is so bleak, but that doesn't mean that you guys can't have a future. You guys can.
We go out there and shoot all the time. It's public land. You can go out there, dirt bike, Jeep. We do that with all of our little kids. So what we want to do is have that released for first-time home buyers. The first-time home buyer right now is 42 years old. First-time home buyer should, I'll tell you.
Policy?
I'll tell you.
Policy?
Please let him explain.
I'm asking.
So we want to release that land. We want to develop 1 and 2 bedroom small condos. You have to qualify under 70,000. This is what she's running for.
That's socialism.
Is that
no, it's not.
If you're forcing the government to do something policy,
no,
it's
that's
not.
your land.
Okay.
Do you not know BLM?
BLM is your land.
Okay, so let me.
Democratic
Okay,
socialism.
so this is the thing.
That's socialism.
Hey, Jeremy, don't argue with him.
That's socialism.
Okay, this is my slogan. If you get, you got this. It says fighting to make America affordable again. And what I want to do is to basically, we as the Well, the people, it's Bureau of Land Management. We own 90% across this nation. And if we release 3 to 5% of the land across this nation, we can start building homes. And right now, the first-time home buyer, like he was mentioning, because I do talk to him about what I plan to do, is that the first-time home buyer is 42 years old. That's not the American dream that our forefather has created for each one of us. And how to fix the housing crisis, the homeless problem, is to release BLM land. The first-time home buyer or Gen Z, that's all you guys. You guys had the first dip into those homes, affordable homes. But until I get there to do that, we can't fix the housing crisis. As you know, the law in the state of California, but when we have federal land and we have state land. State land, Gavin Newsom would never release that land, but the federal, at least when I get there, I can do that. Then with federal land, I don't have to talk to Gavin Newsom of what we can do. I can talk directly to the county and the city that overlap that BLM land. And then we will work to get the development happen. And that's what we need to do. Because as of right now, nothing is affordable, right?
Yeah, but I would argue that's due to the massive corporations buying the land and reselling it.
Well, we do have that.
A lot of what it was government control. They shut all the business down and they printed trillions of dollars.
Based on
that's why the value
He has to let her speak, but you don't have to let him speak.
You're right.
Government control based on corporations that are lobbying for politicians. That doesn't seem like government control.
Do you know a lot of lobbying? Because that's the third branch, which is the fourth branch of government.
There's never supposed to be lobbying.
There's never been lobbying.
Obviously, it's not, right?
Yeah.
But
so there is in our system, and as a candidate for Congress, you know how many special interest people come to me?
She's turned hundreds of thousands of dollars down.
I've turned it down because I'm here to represent the people, not special interests. So I hope you understand that. That's why I'm fighting for you.
What are they talking about?
Amy, what's your favorite type of hamburger?
Hold on, let him finish.
In-N-Out. One more point, right? One more quick point. You brought up.
No, I know her. It's Islands. Islands.
You brought up Womb to the Tomb, right? Womb to the Tomb. That's what you brought up, right? Which I personally is your opinion based on religion?
My opinion
is opinion based?
Same problem. Only broke, lazy, ugly people.
My value always value life from the handicapped people, from the babies to the senior folks. Because when you think about it, those who are taking advantage in our society is the newborn, the unborn, which is they don't have a voice, and the senior folks, right? The senior folks, they push them to the side because they're not, they don't feel, they don't value them as a person because they're too old, right? But we still need to value your grandparents, right?
Value senior citizens,
right?
I think that gets into the subjectiveness of when is a life a life, and we get all of that, right? But
when does the heartbeat happen?
Right.
So whenever there's a heartbeat, that's
right. Even disregarding that, that's subjective that I can get into for hours now. Right. My point is more based around. I like to think about it in a utilitarian sense, right? The most good for the most people, right? And are you going to somehow make policy based around anti-abortion, or is that just a personal opinion that you value?
That's my values, and plus, Trump already said Trump brought it to the state, so it's no longer federal law.
Which I completely disagree with, right?
Well, the state California.
Roe v. Wade should have been land the law.
Well, the thing is that California has full-on abortion.
Of course, right? But I'm more concerned not just for my own people standing around me here in these states, obviously, but for the people in other states, the Americans that are disenfranchised by this, right?
But do you know how many people come to California?
Hold on. It seems like there's a lot to yours. I know you've asked a lot. I really appreciate it, though.
Here, let me. I'll share in 1 minute. Final last point, right? Utilitarianism, most good for most people, right? That point being, I would much rather allow anyone and everyone that wants to have an abortion, right? To preserve their happiness, their already confirmed happiness. Because I think agreeably, a child is a burden on a person, right? It's whether you want to see it as like this great gift or not, it does somehow burden a person, right? A child is a hard thing to do. Parenting is a hard thing to do, right?
Are you saying that you are a burden to your parents?
I think That's a loaded question, right? But my point circles around the fact that instead of risking burdening however many mothers that didn't want that child but now are obligated by law to have that child, I would rather ensure that they have the choice and ensure that happiness than the risk and the gamble of them having a happy life. But there's no insurance. There's no insurance that that child is going to live a happy life and not struggle.
They have the right to work if they wanted to.
I understand that, but you got Republicans, from what I've seen, right, they're pro-birth, not pro-life. I find that very different, right? In the sense of if you're gonna go more pro-life, invest in new mothers, in new babies, give a bunch of programs, because I think that's completely unfair to force.
So once I get to Congress, I will budget to make sure we have the money that tailored to help parents and to help them with child care and everything. You know what I'm talking about?
With
That's
socialism?
my job.
With socialism. Help parents.
Thanks for your questions. Did anybody else want to?
I got it.
Okay, so come
Sure. Oh, no, hold on. You got a chance. Can she ask? Sorry. What's your name?
Rayana.
Rayana? Cool.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm curious about your stance on abortion and healthcare, and Oregon healthcare specifically, so I was wondering if you could share more about that.
Okay, for me, I am pro-life. I've always been pro-life. I mentioned.
That's why she has this guy. You have Josiah right here.
Oh, hi, Josiah. This is my middle child, Josiah. So we have 3 boys, and I love them because they're a gift. And I think in our society, we're thinking about conveniences when we're younger. But the thing is that a lot of moms who will abort, they regret that choice because they feel that there's a scar, I think, that happens to them emotionally, mentally, and I think it's important for the woman to see, because a lot of, I know there's people saying, okay, why don't we abort because there's rape or whatever, but I think there's 1% that's ever happened, but there's also another option. I want to make sure there's a lot of option to preserve life. I always value life, and I can now even think of who am I? I'm not God to take a life away.
Oh, thank God.
So the thing is that I want to preserve life. So I will always make sure, as your next congresswoman, to have resources for moms, new mothers, to be able to take care of their babies if they want it.
I think 1%, and when you compare it to like the American healthcare system, is still like people in the thousands. And we know there's a lot of cases, like I want to work in healthcare, where people have complications with their pregnancy, they can't carry the fetus, or in the future, if they carry the fetus, they end up having they have complications in their uterus. What would you say about that? Like people who have genuine complications.
Yeah, I give the mother the choice to do whatever she wants with it. Plus, it is the law of California. If they want abortion, they can. That's their right. But most moms I talk to, they have a dilemma and debate among themselves and their spouse, if they have one. Is it worth for me to abort this child? A lot of moms carry through, even though she wouldn't take her life, she carried through. But if she wanted to, she can. In the state of California, she can't abort that baby. And that's her right in the law of California. But for me, I value life, and I will always value life, to give options to that mother.
I think it should be few and limited. But
Yeah.
I think she agrees with you.
So what do you want to do about foster care or people who don't want to keep their pregnancy?
Yeah, so we do have foster care, but there's a lot of kids that are raped through the foster care system. It's unfortunate, and there needs to be accountability, and there's no accountability with that. I want to make sure there's accountability when they give that child up for adoption, that they make sure, they vet, right? Because our system, there's so many loopholes that people who are evil in our society take advantage of our children, and I'm not okay with that. And if you're a pedophile, you have strong judgment against you by the law of California and the law of this nation, because I don't treat pedophile nicely.
So can I ask about that man's hat? Can I ask about why he has a Trump hat if he's known to be a sex trafficker?
Trump?
Well, isn't he associated with the Epstein files?
You're talking about petty pedophiles. You don't even care about the Trump pedophiles.
I don't think he's ever gone through court to find out what happened. I don't know what happened.
So the thing is that it's not completely fully released yet, right? We know.
I think everything should be released.
On the Epstein file, should they be allowed to adopt?
No. Are you kidding me?
Jeremy,
So then
I'm
who's running that
answering
vetting
her.
process then?
So let me finish answering her. She has the mic, so I want to respect that. And so when you're talking about if Trump is associated with Epstein, we saw pictures. Not all the file is released yet. I cannot wait till it's fully released, okay?
I got one more.
Yes, there's some emails, but remember, in this America, anyone can bring anyone to court and accuse of anything. You know that, right? Like imagine the Me Too movement, there was those are bad apples. Remember that? They say, oh, this guy raped me, but I never did, you know? So what I'm saying is in the system, in our American system, in the court, anyone can bring any cases against anyone until they hire an attorney and go through the process and then see if they're proven guilty or innocent, right? So that's one thing. It's frustrating to me because I go, why does people have the right to bring someone to court and accuse someone wrongfully when there's never any evidence, right? So there needs to be some modification, right? So what foster parent gets
sit down and do better for the camera.
yeah, it's okay. So you know when you're talking about Trump, when the full record comes out, I don't care Trump, Clinton, Obama, whoever it is, Democrat, Republican, if they are accused of being a pedophile and are proven, they should be held to the highest standard.
Even in a foster care system?
They should be in prison, okay, for life.
In a foster care
and I don't
system,
care
too.
if they're Democrat or Republican.
So then how
because
do you
if they're
vet for that?
hurting a children, I don't care. They deserve it. Okay, so that's where I stand. Thank you so much. Who's next?
You have to review me. So,
What's your name, sir?
hello everyone. My name is Danny.
She doesn't actually care about pedophiles.
I love the sign.
Please get in line if you want to talk.
I'm talking if I want to talk. because
Don't
this is
interrupt
a
my
Don't
talking time,
interrupt this
sir.
time.
Please.
Don't
I
interrupt
waited
this
such a
time.
long line.
Thank you for your patience.
All right. But look, for the record, I love the sign. Only broke, stupid people want socialism. And I think that's a huge thing for the socialism club here. So I'm a registered Republican. However, socialism, California is one of the most socialism states. And I love California, even though how it is. But I just want to say, like, for California, we pay a lot of taxes. And right now, shout out to the current administration kind of cracking down on some corruptness going on in California. I'm a real estate agent, licensed. Got my license.
Congratulations.
It's whatever.
The American.
If everything come out for justice upon all of them on both sides of the aisle. And that's what it's about. Because anyone who harms children deserve that. Because the Bible says those who hurt the child should tie a rope around their neck with a stone and throw them in the middle of the sea. God's judgment upon those who hurt children is severe. And that's the same perspective I have. And I will always stand by
The murder of innocence are
absolutely.
So
Guys, we're just gonna have to start wrapping up.
All right, thank you so much for your time. I think this is his mic. Your mic? Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I was gonna ask you.